Ah, there it goes. Finally. We should be up and running now. OBS had a massive update that I was just putting off because I didn't want to. The last time I updated it, it fucked with the audio. So I didn't want to update it because I knew it was going to fuck with the audio. And, well, goes to show what I know. But happy Veterans Day, boss. I love this hoodie, by the way. Bro, this hoodie is probably my favorite hoodie I've gotten so far. It fits like a glove. And it's so cool. I'm enjoying the hell out of this hoodie. Shit. So yeah, I got my water bottle because I'm having trouble sleeping. So if I need some water, I got my water right here. I spray myself, wake me up a little bit. Yeah, dude, you're gonna like Odyssey. So Odyssey, the best way I could describe it, it's long, it's a big game, brother. But at a certain point, you know, like right now, you can jump off of a building and you like can die. But if you progress and level enough, you can jump from any height and take no damage. Like, the leveling system in Odyssey, hands down, is the best. Wait till you get to the ship combat. The ship combat is so good! Like, absolutely one of the best, in my opinion, Assassin's Creed game was Odyssey. I wasn't a big fan of the original games. I didn't like how micromanaged they were when it came to combat. Because I played Infamous before I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I mean, before I played the original Assassin's Creed games. So for me, like, the parkour was better in Infamous. But I liked whenever they made Odyssey because it got rid of, like, you have to press a button at a certain time to do an X, Y, and Z jump. It's just like, nah, bitch, I just want to mash the X button and get up a cliff. No, it's completely different. A lot of people didn't like Odyssey because it's different. I love Odyssey. I would play Odyssey 100 times before I sat down and played the original Winzo collection again.
Certainly the most analytical character in the game is Robot.
Book smart, but not necessarily street smart, so I like how he's always paired up with Amanda to help him not be so blah all the time.
Waiter, more fries, please.
Rudy, there's no waiters in Burger Mart.
He starts out as this deformed super genius that constructs these robots.
So it's funny because that was him in the tube, and he used the genetic code of the guy that you saw get his ass kicked by the little girl. He used his code to make himself a new body. He's a good guy. He's just an odd boy, you know.
Deformed super genius that constructs these robots and pilots them remotely.
He is very inventive. He's turned almost every aspect of his body into some form of weapon.
He shoots lasers, he's got missiles, acrobatic.
He's like a dumbed down version of Iron Man. Like, let's not get it twisted here. He's okay. He's not the strongest one. He's there for his brains, and that's just about it. Even his, like, armor isn't even all that cool.
He's actually really agile. He's jumping around and doing acrobatic stuff.
He's not my favorite character, but he's not my least favorite character, I guess.
He does a lot of leaping around.
Well, actually,
There's one moment Robot really uses everything in his arsenal to really keep this horde at bay, even to the point where he's blowing up a lot of his own inventions just to keep people protected. It really shows that even though we see him as a robot most of the time on the screen, he's very, very human and a very feeling character.
Robot's got a lot of really cool moves.
He has this cool ability where he's actually...
There's one thing that I would change about Odyssey. The assassination. I'm sorry, but if I walk up and stab you in the neck, I don't give a fuck what your life level is, bro. You dead. I just stabbed your jugular. I'm cutting your fucking head off from behind. You should be dead.
Shooting out explosive projectiles from his hands. He like crosses his arms, has a really...
Oh, anytime you can, try to take out those bounties. I don't know if they've popped up for you yet on the Odyssey map. Anytime you see a bounty that's not super high level, try to kill them. Because then you can recruit them as a ship person. Try to kill them. Or I I think if you spare them or something, there's a way to like recruit every single bounty that you come across.
Nice, just
Some of those guys are really OP.
impact. It goes bam, bam, bam.
This will hurt. He's got this assist.
You really have to be careful with the level in Odyssey, because if an enemy has a red level or like a skull, don't even try, because you're just gonna get fucked.
He shoots rockets out of his like shoulders.
There's a nice little Easter egg with one of his taunts. He has a little flower for Amanda, which is very touching.
His
I
down.
played as the guy. I think from what I understand, the game is built around you being the girl, but I went through the game originally as the guy, and I didn't really play through it again because the game is just so big. I actually got like almost all the collectibles in the game too.
Special move is the Disruptor. It envelopes him in kind of like this distortion effect, but it knocks the opponent up into the air just high enough to where you can go into some combos. Then the super one, he does like this pulse out of his chest.
He sort of like circulates energy and then shoots it out in this really powerful beam.
Stop this. I warned you.
It's not even like the same kind of beam. It's not even the same color.
Stop this.
What is that, like a fucking copyright beam or something? Like,
Shit, that's like the most amazing thing that you can do. Super 2, that's pretty awesome because it summons the bike.
He calls it in, and it zooms across the screen, knocking back the player.
Stop this.
And then his, oh my god, so awesome.
For his ultimate, Robot does something that we kind of see him do in the show too, where he repurposes a truck into like a new giant robot creature.
My plan was not to hurt you,
that's cool.
but I come prepared for any contingencies.
It is just so epic and really well done.
Robot is
You know, I dated somebody that had the same dress, like the exact same dress.
Really well done.
Robot is a mid-range character who has a lot of cool long-range abilities. So you want to get space for yourself.
Play around with his whole kit and really feel how you can best.
Have you seen the Fallout TV show on I think it's Prime Video? Is it Prime? I absolutely recommend that TV show. It's so good. I'm so excited for the next season. Bro, I'm so excited for the next season.
Juggle the defender.
Hit him with the super one beam, and then call in one of your assists to active assist, and then hit him with another beam right after that.
Using him to juggle to zone on the fight line, and then I've switched to a character like Monster Girl to get devastating hits on them once I've got them right where I want them.
Play Robot. Robot's badass. We really love where we wound up with him as a character.
Don't play as a pussy ass robot. Play as motherfucking oh dude, it's been so long since I've seen this show, I don't even know the names of anybody anymore. Huh. Wow. Well, that actually kind of bothers me. What are the names of the characters in Invincible? Play as Omni-Man.
How to teach you how to order fast food.
I've learned so many things since then. Let me show you.
That's what I'd play as, Omni-Man. I'd play as Omni-Man and his son. Another Black Ops 7 trailer.
They're off playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
We're the replacers.
Sir, I'm gonna have to confiscate this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the list of to-do things for sure. There's a lot of stuff I want to watch. I really want to watch that new Predator movie. I ain't even gonna sit here and BS with you. I really want to watch
Not
it.
anymore.
Hey, you've been randomly selected to be manhandled. Well, face the wall.
Yo, I'm totally gonna use that from now on when I play a game. I'm gonna be like, whenever I'm killing an enemy, I'm gonna be like, you've been randomly selected to be manhandled.
Are you making this sound?
I'm gonna need you to remove your clothes. Everything but the shoes.
Time for the puppet show.
What the fuck, dude? That is just violent.
Bite down on this. She's dry.
I've actually seen a little bit of Sonic Racing. Bro, there are some of these levels where you just don't know what's going on because of the way, like, the map is. You genuinely just have no idea what the fuck's happening. I think it's already in theaters. TV mode? That music though, man. I love how this looks. Oh, look at those graphics. I don't know what it is, but ever since they released Diablo 4, I love the look of Diablo 4. I hate the company that runs it. I hate Blizzard, dude. I hate Blizzard so much. There's such a bunch of money-grubbing assholes about everything, dude. I just want a game that looks like Diablo, but doesn't have any of the online purchasing mechanics. It's even got the rift gates that look like Diablo. Huh. I know a lot of people are like, but the Path of Exile is also pay to win. Like, I don't want that. There's a reason why the game is free. Ah. God's death, and reapers. Huh. Okay. I can already tell this is gonna be copyright music. I can already tell. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we bake. Oh wait, is this another Sonic game? It's a Sonic Movie 3 crossover. That's pretty cool. This game is spooky.
Okay.
Okay, Wooly, it's time. We need to show them.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Dear Riley, if you're reading this, it means you won't see me again unless it's in the next life. Look for a tape, but know that once you watch it, there is no turning back.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
How did you get in here? Who even are you? Go away!
Yeah, I'm going to eventually.
A really bad one. It's Kate's house. Are you even paying attention? I feel weird.
Poor Amanda.
Why can't I remember what it was?
I know what you've been doing out there. And it's not going
Lily, let's
Ooh.
play.
You can't change anything.
Whoa. Whoa.
Stay safe, my dear.
It's actually a very scary game. It may not seem like it, but it's actually really good. IGN first. Here we go. What's this? Already bored. Gun show. What the hell? Routine meet the Mega Zone arcade and playable minigames. IGN. What is this? Is this literally a game of minigames? What the fuck? That's cool. Weird, but cool. This game actually looked really fun to play. I watched a streamer play it. It looks really
You're
good.
probably wondering how you got into this mess. Let's back it up. The thing is, you owe good money to some very bad people. So now you live here. Be a good boy and clean some cash. Make the clients happy and I'll take good care of you. And remember that big loads go into the big machine. Don't forget to dry everything off. Then it's time for a detailed inspection. Whenever you have a little extra, don't forget to pay the pig. At least you aren't working for nothing. And these days, you can buy anything with crypto. You aren't here by choice, but you might as well be comfortable. Make yourself the perfect vibe. From such humble beginnings, just think of the places you'll go. I mean, with the business, of course, you're not allowed to leave. Or maybe I'll just let you burn!
Damn! Okay.
See, a good boy does what he's told. You'll be PlayStation and Xbox.
I can't believe they brought... Oh my god. Bruce Lee into Hitman. That's crazy, bro.
Be water, my friend. That's how we succeed.
I'll be nearby.
Like, how do you even, like, come up... Like, who do you even talk to get a dead man's, like, likeness in a game? Like, how do you even, like, begin to figure that out? Damn!
This is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. 2 games brought together in one perfect package.
Ooh.
Prepare thyself!
The Dragon Lord must be stopped, and only you might stop him.
Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
We've already seen enough of that trailer. There we go. This looks different. What is this?
Decadence, duty, deception.
Whoa! Oh, wait. Oh, it's that one. No, thank you. Hold on. I actually have some shorts I want to pull up. Gotta find them first. Let me guess, I'm not going to be able to find it now. Of course not. Why would it be that easy, right? There we go.
Literal haunted house? What is
This made me roll, bro.
this?
Hey, how's it going?
It's called the Liberal Haunted House.
No! What's wrong?
What's this?
I am finally releasing the Epstein files. Donald Trump is not on the list. What? However, Jimmy Kimmel and Lin-Manuel Miranda showed up 35,000 times.
Fuck! Wow! How convenient.
Breaking news. CNN has just confirmed that Michelle Obama is the man.
They're putting dementia on the bleeding on Cheetah.
Oh my god, it's our
no! Just as the Cheetah ain't robbing our kids.
Bro, the voice!
Sorry, Buster, you're going back to your country.
Oh no!
Do anything wrong? Oh no, I actually just killed a guy.
No! No!
Okay, one matcha, that'll be $500.
500?
Expensive.
Trump for 5,000% tariff on matcha.
Oh my
God,
god!
I'm based.
Okay, sounds good. Here's my EBT card.
We don't do EBT.
Oh my god! Where's the goddamn Hello?
Who is it?
Dude, what's up?
Uh-oh.
Bothering you? Yes, the National Guard is here. Can you arrest him? He's with Antifa! No! Wow, that was so thrilling.
Oh god, that actually was kind of funny.
There it is. Check out Bigfoot Vlog! Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, he just uploaded this. Let me see if I can find a different AI video. Hold on. I keep forgetting to check that whenever I get on in the morning, dude. I need to check and make sure. Did we watch They Kidnapped Yeti? I don't think we did
buddy,
we?
What's up now? You never... Okay, buddy, what's up?
We're gonna watch it now. They kidnapped Yeti boys. We gotta get him back. Check it out. Bigfoot vlog time. It's the other good one. Because there's like 7 Bigfoot vlogs, dude. There's like 7 of them. It's crazy.
What's up now? You never voice note this early.
They're here, help, they want to kill me! Yeti, no. Stay put, I'm calling right now. Hang on, brother, I got you. Don't you dare quit on me today.
The number you dialed is switched off.
Pick up, man. Come on, don't do this to me. I'm coming anyway, signal or not. We fix this face to face.
If you're in trouble, I'm moving. Food, heat, tools, and a whole lot of stubborn. I'm on my way, Snowman. Run first, panic later. Hold on,
go get your boy, man. Gotta get him.
and I are about to chew miles like breakfast.
Shortcut mode, no trails, no rules. Brother, I'm burning daylight and excuses. I'm not losing you today.
That's right.
Answer just once. Scream, cough, anything. I'll triangulate off hope and bad service if I have to.
All right, mountain country, play nice. I'm not sightseeing. I'm in a hurry with a reason.
Eat eyes.
Is that... I just realized that was an SCP containment breach, a 4-wheeler, dude.
Sightseeing. I'm in a hurry with a reason.
Eat eyes, openers, fixes. I brought the hardware store and the stubbornness to match it.
Climb, baby.
Wait a minute. Is that a utility knife? And does his binoculars also have a utility knife? Bro is so decked out that he has a utility knife, binoculars that have a utility knife. So it looks like I know the binoculars are around his neck, but his binoculars have a utility knife. That's crazy.
Store the stubbornness to match it.
Climb, baby. Climb like rents do.
You know, I should probably patent that shit, because I feel like if you had binoculars, you could have a utility knife in between the... Oh, dude, I should patent that. Hell, it doesn't even have to be like the binoculars brand. It could be a way to, like, pop out the center where you, like, close and open it. Like an attachment. I should patent that.
We've got a brother to collect. Cold means I'm close. Yeti never leaves the freezer aisle. Keep moving.
Give me one text. A dot. A breadcrumb. I'll follow crumbs through blizzards.
No room for mistakes. Slow hands, loud heart.
You know, I don't think I'd ever be comfortable enough on a 4-wheeler to do that. I could probably spend hours, hell, even like years on a 4-wheeler. I don't think I'd ever be that comfortable because they're so prone to like flipping and stuff. There's no way.
We thread the needle.
Whoa.
Stay polite, Gravity. I'm just visiting. ATV taps out. Boots clock in. We hike. One step. Then another. Then rescue. Simple math, do the reps.
Want a custom shout-out, birthday wish, or roast from me? Head to Cameo, link in the description, Jay. I'll make it legendary.
Hey, check out Bigfoot Vlog Time, man. Check out Bigfoot Vlog Time. I can't talk this channel up enough. I didn't want to unlike it. I wanted to like it, but I already did. Whoops.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell for more.
You can shove me. You can't stop me.
That's right, man. Get him.
3 points, no slips. I promised I'd get
I bet Bigfoot would make a damn good firefighter. He knows his points of contact.
No time. Save the brother that we eat. Hold on, Yeti. I'm closing the gap. Boots, meet Winter. We're not here to make friends. Stay breathing. Feels wrong. Keep moving anyway.
That sounded like bad news with a snow budget.
It probably was.
No, no, no! Hold, hold. You don't win. You pass.
I don't know about y'all. I could probably sleep in snow, but the minute I get out in that wind chill, bro, that shit cooks me to the bone. Like, I can handle cold, no problem. I love the cold. The minute you put me out in that hard wind, that like freezy, icy wind, bro, that just, oh my god, that like, it just chills me to the bone.
Okay, we're not dead. Back to the mission. Try harder, Mountain. I'm still coming. Light feet. Heavy reasons. Come on. Come on.
2 Rangers, posted up like statues.
Damn, they must have caught him. They're gonna try and experiment on him now. Poor Yeti.
Why guard a friend's house?
Bad combination.
Police?
Official badge, wrong intentions.
Rangers.
Trees here, rocks there. Move on the blind side. No hero speeches, just extraction.
One jump at a time.
I wonder if we could find any AI Easter eggs in this one.
Don't get seen.
Come on, say something useful. Tell me you're lazy, cold, and bored.
Almost there. Don't fog the glass. Don't rattle anything. Come on, show me something good.
Damn, bro, they got him chained up like he's a damn... Bro. They got him all chained up. Jesus. The hell did he do?
Come on, little miracle. Earn your pocket space.
Door number 1.
Open. You're still here.
Good.
Stay
Kinda
with
looking
me,
like
pal.
the Pillsbury Doughboy, bro. Man, they beat him up too. That's fucked up.
Wake up if you can, big guy. I need your feet under you.
Dude, they even chained the GoPro to him. That's monster behavior right there. Like, who in this scenario is the real monster? Us or him? I'm willing to bet it's us.
Left wrist, then ankles. Fast
Man, what
hands,
kind of
quiet.
fucking, what kind of cuff is that
Left
even?
wrist,
Oh, that mechanism looked like it's a torture device.
then ankles. Fast hands, quiet metal.
And they got him chained to the floor.
That's
His
it.
cuffs are iced over too.
That's it. Keep breathing. We're leaving.
Almost done. Then we make noise on
Hey,
purpose.
you know those bastards are about to show up.
Can you walk?
Damn, they messed him up.
Barely, but I'll move. Get me out, brother.
Slow and quiet. I'll lift. You aim your feet.
Snowmobile first. We're riding loud. This'll wake the neighbors. Hold tight.
You gonna turn the sirens on? Oh no. Oh, they running now.
Here comes the welcome committee. Target's on the move. They've
Oh
got
man,
the
fuck them
asset.
up.
There. Move, move. We're gone. Head down, breathe.
Hopefully they don't have any
Inside it.
snowmobiles.
Fire again. Still dry.
Oh! Oh!
You don't stop me with scratches. Trees, do me a favor. Be bulletproof today.
We got rotor company. Brace for wind and spotlights.
There, they got a helicopter?
Don't stop, man. I'm here. Just don't stop. They want open ground. We live in clutter.
You won't push me over. Not today.
We jumped the lip.
Hold on, brother. 3 seconds of crazy, then a lot of quiet.
Still alive.
But isn't the helicopter just gonna keep chasing after him?
Pointed downhill. Lose the angles, dodge the light. Basic math.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Leaking less. Good enough. You hurt, not broken.
Damn, they fucked him up.
Fix the rest later. They weren't real. Uniforms were off. Voices, too. Not local.
Bro, they like on the run now. Oh, here they come.
Silence gets you home. Let's leave them something shiny to chase. Blink, run, lure. Classic fish trick. Go be glamorous, little flashlight. We'll be boring over here.
Damn, that's what's
Almost
up.
Out. Don't celebrate yet. Finish clean. We're not done, but you're together. I'll get you home. Then we talk about who wears fake badges.
Damn, that's what's up. That's crazy. At least they got out, man. They got out. Okay. What is this one?
What is this for? People that are like, people are so.
Okay, there we go.
About Steam because they've effectively created a monopoly by just being good. They're calling Steam a monopoly now because it's the best service.
Every time these CEOs open their mouth,
hold on,
spews forth is platitudes, nonsense, and a severe misunderstanding.
You know why people are using Steam? It's because when they launch a game, they don't have to close 7 ads. You could get like the Epic's Game Store, but the minute you open it, you're bombarded with ads. And anytime you open a game, you get bombarded with ads. And any game that's in it has ads in the game. It's like you can't just pay for it and be done. You have to be bombarded every square inch of the game.
Of not only their customers, but just video games as a baseline.
Yep.
We have Microsoft CEO coming out talking about how video game companies are no longer competing against one another. No, instead they're competing against TikTok. And the only way to be able to compete is with better margins.
That doesn't even make any sense. What do you mean?
Why are you guys like this? I swear, the video game industry and video games are so easy to figure out. Just make better games. And I'm
It's insane to me. It actually is insane to me that it's so hard for these people to do this. You realize that we live in the day and age where you can send out a tweet and ask people before you even start developing a game mechanic, would you rather live action or turn-based? Like, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, that would have been game-changing. If you're really having that much trouble making a game, ask the players and stop trying to alienate them.
Sure, there's
And
going to be
also, here's another thing. Make games. So many video games now are like, it's like a cutscene corridor. You're walking down an office building, and it's like, all right, turn to your right. Okay, so there was a explosion, and the planet got destroyed. And then, okay.
This looks interesting. What you send me, Nigel? What did you send in the cheaty chat? What the hell? What is this pop-up garbage? What is this? Oh, here we go. Oh, that illegal cargo one looks good. Oh, we gonna react to one of these. Oh, we gonna react to one of these.
Store.
Hold on, let me pull it up. I want to react to this one. When we pull it up, we'll finish this video, and there's more about the plane crash.
This morning, stunning new footage.
CNN. That history. We're not gonna watch too much of this video that we're on right now, but we definitely gonna be like, where's it at? Here it is, right here. Why does it do that, bro? I didn't even open this video, and I've already got the entire video in my watch history. Why? I don't like that. All I did was hover over it. It's so dumb.
Turn right. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah, they're not making video games anymore. They're making movies. It's so obnoxious. Drives me crazy.
Some people that are going to say, LD, it's not that easy. And to which I respond, well, then you shouldn't be making video games. If you make a game that is good enough that I can't put it down, that means I can't pick up my phone.
Yeah.
Then we have Amazon out here lamenting their long-awaited exit from the games industry, tail between their legs, revealing their 15-year-long plan of buying a game platform, of building these studios and making games,
everything
of buying
failed.
Twitch, all of it was to fuel their ambition to take down Steam by buying them out of
that's not what they were trying to do. That's not what they were trying to do. They're gonna say that because they're embarrassed that they lost. You know why you can't take down Steam? It's because Steam doesn't have their head up their ass, and they're not trying to do it solely for money. They're trying to deliver a good user-optimized experience. A platform where you can go and get some ads, but you're not bombarded by them. There's a difference and a fine line between getting some ads and being absolutely bombarded with fucking ads. It's annoying, guys.
All the while they're failing, nobody's learning any of the lessons that need to be learned from any of this.
Yep.
So today, we're going to be talking about just how deluded these CEOs are and how little they actually think.
They're not deluded. You have to keep in mind with these game companies, they were never the indie developer. They were hired with a master's degree in some form of BS business management. Excuse me. And they have no idea how to make a game for players. The original developers who made these industries did. These people have no idea what to do. Because they didn't make the company from the ground up. They're just someone that the chairman put into position.
about or care
Busy
about the
ruining
games
Lord of
that
the
are
Rings.
being made or
True.
the customers that they're supposed to be serving. How Steam still does nothing and comes out on top.
Because
And how-
we don't want them to do anything. That's the secret. We don't want the new update. We don't want the big crazy change. We don't need the improvement to the UI. It's fucking fine. Stop messing with it. Just keep doing it. That's it.
I can't stand developers now. Whenever they publish a game, they have like 7 updates because people are finding these really... Like, Borderlands is a perfect example of that. People will find an insanely overpowered build, and then they're going to spec their entire character around like maybe 2 of the 17,000 legendary guns the game has. And they're going to spec it around an ability that allows them to get, like, for example, Borderlands 4, you could get high crit damage with flak in the dog. And you would get, like, I think it was the Lealuta sniper rifle, and you would activate his special the minute you hit the boss, and then you would just get massive amounts of crit damage and you would melt the boss. They nerfed it. And it's like, why? Jesus Christ, like, if you want it to be harder, then do it without leveling. Play the game without leveling. Like, if you want it to be harder, like, use basic weapons or only play with certain types that drop. Like, stop bitching and complaining about, oh, they need to nerf this and they need to nerf that. Bro, if you that much of a bitch about it, then don't play the game. Sorry that some gamers were able to sit there and min-max damage output to melt bosses. That's how the game works. It was built and designed that way. Stop trying to micromanage players. It's annoying and you alienate them. They want to have fun. When you sit down and play a goddamn video game, you're supposed to have fun. You're supposed to be able to turn your brain off and sit there and relax after a long day of work. We don't drink alcohol as millennials. We play video games. So keep your fucking head and your fucking nose out of our goddamn games and we'll stay out of politics. Oh, wait.
One dirty little book is going to ruin everything.
Uh-oh.
But before that, I heard that you were having trouble finding gifts for this holiday season, and it just so happens I got your back.
What?
I've been wondering, contemplating why are coming.
Kinda is up.
Every single.
He's hired a bunch of retards to make video games.
That's the issue. You got all these people that just came out of college that played games when they were younger, and all they've ever wanted to do was make games, and then they get hired by a company, and they're told to ruin a game franchise, and if they don't like it, they're going to get fired by these diverse hires. And guess what? These companies are going under now. Big surprise.
That's the reason why. It's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it? I mean, I feel like it kind of is obvious.
Industry has just been carved up, commodified, part and parcel. It just feels like every single move is being made to just make things that much more worse. And I've been trying to just track this mindset down, get a finger on it, and I kept hearing about this book that's titled Press Play, Why Every Company Needs a Gaming Strategy. And it came out this year, and it's been endorsed by multiple brands, most notably by Xbox. And this book is crazy.
What a surprise.
The whole entire thing is basically a corporate handbook about how...
What a surprise. The one company that can't even put consoles on store shelves is promoting a book about what developers should do at a gaming company. It must be a pretty bad book, huh?
How more companies need to get involved in gaming, not to make games, but to fuel their revenue, drive engagement, and to monetize attention in the digital age.
And that's the problem right there. That's the problem. The more and more you make it about money, the less and less people you're gonna bring in. Period.
I haven't even finished this book yet, but the opening chapter of it just tells you everything that you need to know. They start by celebrating Burberry and Balenciaga for selling cosmetics in crypto games.
We are so cooked. Oh my god. Attention monopoly. Yeah, this is crazy.
They framed the decline of cable television as an opportunity to be able to keep consumers constantly engaged with brand content through interactive worlds and video games. And they actually...
Who is this for? People that are like, it should be illegal to sell this book. It should be illegal. You shouldn't be able to sell a book like this. People are going to read it. They're going to make something stupid. They're going to hurt themselves.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter because most of these big multi-billion-dollar gaming studio corporations are either getting shut down or having to change hands anyway. The thing is that we had our 6 years of garbage games, and the companies that just couldn't cut it, they're not around anymore. Oh, they've got new owners. They had their chance. They were ran by these massive wealthy chairmen that ended up having to sell their shares because the games just weren't making any money because they didn't care about the user experience. They cared about a way to optimize a game to make money. And that's what led to the inevitable death of the studios.
Claim that this is why Microsoft doubled down on gaming, and it's why they spent nearly $70 billion buying Activision Blizzard.
The act of playing a game isn't addicting. The act of playing a good game that makes you feel good when you play it is addicting. That's what's addictive about games. They thought they can just nose their way in with all this money and promise of money if they were promised to get money back, and that they could just try to monetize the hell out of all these games. That's not why gamers play games. They play games to turn their brain off and have fun. That's the addicting part. As long as you keep listening to these 4% of players that want the game to be so fucking hard that nobody has the ability to play it, and catering to them, you're always going to lose your audience. Anytime you try to cater to these monopolistic tactics to monetize every goddamn thing, constantly, not just the one time, like constantly, you're going to fail every time. You're going to. Because you're trying to cater to the 4% of gamers, not the majority. The majority's playing all indie games now because they pay like $10 for a goddamn game and they can get hours of entertainment, and it's way more fun. And they're not bombarded with ads. There you go.
Back in 2023.
Yeah.
But not once, not a single time do they ever describe players as anything other than consumers, these flocks that need to be herded towards more ads, more spending, and more manipulation. There's no talk about why people play, what they enjoy, or what makes the experience worthwhile because, well, that's just not the concern anymore. Not for these executives, and I think that we can see that mindset perfectly reflected in Microsoft's own CEO, Satya Nadella.
So I think that's what happens, right? Is that like, yeah, they're not even thinking about what the consumer wants. They're not thinking about what the player wants. They're thinking about how to make the most amount of money possible.
They're thinking about their shareholders. That's what they're thinking about. They don't give a shit about the players. And that's their biggest flaw. Whenever you make a game just to make money, you're going to lose like 60% of your audience automatically. Especially now that most people have waken up to this.
Playing these fucking games. That's the issue. We want entries in a spreadsheet? Yeah. It's like, that's what's so crazy is that all of these games come out that are just raw video games. Things like Megabonk or games like Ball Pit or whatever. And you have so many of these indie successes that don't go and waste everybody's time making you do 50 dumb little tasks. It's just raw, direct, short-form, fast-paced gameplay. That's all people want. And for some reason, it just can't be delivered.
The way we are thinking about gaming,
these big companies can't
first of all,
do it.
now we're the largest publisher. Yeah. After the Activision, so
What about
therefore we want to
Tencent?
be a fantastic publisher. Similar approach to what we did with Office. We're going to be everywhere in every platform. But most importantly, the game business model has to be where we have to invent maybe some new interactive media as well. Because after all, the gaming's competition is not other gaming. Gaming's competition is short form video. Yeah.
Okay, you're right. So here's what you need to do, bro. Y'all have this problem where you keep making video games that are cutscene simulators that aren't fun to play. So if you want to have people not put down not put down your game and look up TikTok, make your game consistently entertaining and consistently engaging, and don't sign games and make games that it's like you watch a 3-minute cutscene, you walk from one door to another door, you have a 2-minute cutscene, and then after that you have to teleport somewhere else, and then it's a 5-minute cutscene.
Bro, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so goddamn much, because, like, you put the controller down thinking that you're just going to be sitting here, and then you get, like, the cutscene ends, and he's right. Then you walk to the end of a fucking doorway, and then another cutscene, and it's like, dude, just fucking walk across. This immediately makes me not want to play a game. Like, it's an instantaneous, like, it's one of those, okay, I'm done. Like, it's so annoying.
Unless that's the end of the game, that should never happen. Unless it is a story game with no gameplay.
And so if we as an industry don't continue to innovate, both how we produce, what we produce, how we think about distribution, the economic model, right? Best way to innovate is to have good margins. Yeah, because that's the way you can fund.
Not competing with other game companies. Now, that is a strategy. It's not one that I'd recommend to anybody else, but it does make a lot of sense coming from the premier publisher of some of the most I'll pick it up on sale games in the industry. When you stop competing with the rest of the industry, your priorities shift and your quality shifts with it. I cannot be the only one that looks at nearly every new Xbox release and says, yeah, that's a video game, instead of saying, damn, that's something I need to play. How exactly does that fit?
A lot of the games that are in Xbox nowadays, I don't really feel like are that great.
It doesn't even matter. Xbox is too overpriced anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't care what an Xbox CEO says, because they can't even keep the fucking consoles on the shelf. Because Target and Walmart have already announced that they removed Xbox off the shelves because they can't sell these goddamn consoles. They're too overpriced. They replaced the Xbox console on the shelves with Nintendo and PlayStation. I don't give a shit what the CEO of Xbox has to say, or for that matter, any of the people from Xbox, because they can't even sell a goddamn console anymore. I could care less what those idiots say.
I was really holding out for Doom the Dark Ages. I thought that game was going to be really good, and I just really didn't like it. I didn't, man. I thought it was just very flaccid.
Into your business strategy.
Extremely
and the part
flaccid.
that really gets me is when he starts talking about treating Xbox the same way that they treated Office. What? The Office business is sustained by other businesses and institutions, not individuals. I don't know a single person that uses Office at home. Most people are using Google Docs, Notion, or Obsidian. The entire model.
Yeah, people use the free version of everything because they're too goddamn poor to afford anything right now. That's why. Like, that's all there is to it.
Relies on corporate licensing, not customer loyalty, and trying to apply that thinking.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. I think that there's a lot of people, there's like an unspoken large amount of people that have home office. I do, because it really, they've spent so much time developing that kind of dependency on it. Yeah, I use Office at home. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Especially older people, like probably not people in our generation, but like even one
I could see that. I could see a lot of older people using Microsoft Office. So apparently Grand Theft Auto got delayed again. They purged the team. Something was going on. I wonder what happened. I'm gonna raise this. Oh wait, that was already raised. Whoops. Set my timer right quick. Hold on. All right, let's get it.
And that's only 6 months before Grand Theft Auto 6 launches. And at the scale of a developer like this, while 30 may not seem like it's a humongous
Check out
number of
Bellular
people,
News. Bellular News is always so good. Please check them out.
to lose this late, because this late into the day is when development tends to be an absolute all-hands-on-deck scramble. Now, it all begs the question, Rockstar are about to release the biggest game in the world, so how can they afford to lose that experience? Well, according to Rockstar, this was essential because every staff member fired committed, quote, gross misconduct. And that does mean—
What?
Whoa! Today's video is going to be a rather spicy one. Rockstar alleges that those staff leaked confidential information, which is a humongous claim.
Whoa.
But it's one that the union working with those staff calls, quote, the most blatant act of union busting in the history of the games industry. So yeah, this is very much a story of one massive claim versus another massive claim. And that means today, we got to get to the bottom of it as best as we can. This started with the Independent Workers of Great Britain Union making some serious allegations against Rockstar. They called it a calculated attack on workers, and it's one that hit more than 30 people.
But wouldn't, if they had leaked documents and stuff based around the game, wouldn't people be all over that? I kind of find that hard to believe. Nobody's talking about it.
Who were fired in the UK alone. Now, included in this bunch are staff whose visas depended on this job, whose medical treatment depends on this job. Now, the IWGB says that everyone was fired, quote, due to trade union activity. Now, here is the key detail. They say every fired individual—
I think you're right. I think this does have to do with money.
Part of a private trade union Discord channel. And according to the Register's sources, this channel was used by the staff to, quote, discuss how they could improve their workplace. Now, they also note that, quote, there might have been just enough union members for recognition. And they framed the timing, of course, as being suspicious, where these layoffs happened after management became aware of the channel. But to get more on this, we can go to Bloomberg, because Bloomberg reports that staff were also fired in Canada. So that's what started off today's video. But after the initial reports, well, they got a new statement from Rockstar, and that statement says that the staff were fired for leaking confidential information, which could go against some of what was being suggested by the union. So basically, the allegations here are clear. Rockstar say they were protecting their company's secrets, legal rights. It's a quote from them, and yeah, fundraising for legal coverage and a protest outside of Take-Two's London office. And that's because they believe their members were targeted unfairly for exercising their legal rights. It's a quote from them, and yeah, union—
Oh, damn. This might be the end of Grand Theft Auto as we know it, boys.
Organization is a protected activity. So, in this story we see that the union is clearly feeling quite bullish. Rockstar are saying things back, but before we get to that, there's a reason why the union is bullish. Because this is not their only active campaign. This isn't the first story out of that union. They're basically making waves in the UK industry, where of course Rockstar is clearly one of their ongoing ventures. Now,
what a fucking garbage game. What a piece of shit. Garbo, dog shit game that was.
Recently, they helped staff at Disco Elysium developer Zaum unionize to protect themselves from management and layoffs. And then, I suppose bringing in another Rockstar connection, after the Mind's Eye developer Builder Rocket Boy laid people off, the union gave the impacted staff a platform. And essentially, they're alleging that people were laid off in a fairly improper way, and that's why they're now also helping those people with legal action under the grounds of unfair dismissal. But there is—
What really sucks is that's not even an American thing. Just about every single state in the US, you can be dismissed or terminated for no actual reason.
Major distinction.
The only time that you could sue an employer is if you feel like it was out of retaliation for something you did. And even that gets fuzzy.
Story, and it's this.
Like, we are not very workers' protection anymore.
Rockstar denies everything, pretty much. They say that there are no union-related reasons for these dismissals. Take-Two representative told Bloomberg that it was down to gross misconduct and for no other reason, adding that they, quote, fully support Rockstar's ambitions and approach. Now, here's the thing, right? Gross misconduct is a fairly huge thing to say. I don't know about other jurisdictions, but it's huge to say in the United Kingdom because it is a legally clear term. It's a legally clear claim for them to make. So because of that, we need to investigate why Rockstar would say this, because if they were just lying, it would look pretty bad in court. Okay, let's try to take Rockstar at their word for this section. That basically 30 plus staff all...
Because of this, the game has been pushed back again. I want to make that very clear. I had something pulled up from IGN earlier. The game has officially been pushed back farther into 2026. It was supposed to come out in December of this year or something, or November this month. They pushed it into 2026, and now they've pushed it back even further.
Behaved in a way that reflects gross misconduct. You might be wondering, okay, it's a serious word, but what does it actually mean? Well, in the UK, it's a legal term. It's the kind that lets you fire staff without pay and without notice, though they are meant to get a chance to first respond to the allegations. Now, the government's own guidance lists what qualifies for this, and it's things like theft, gross negligence, physical violence, or serious insubordination. Now, 30 staff engaging in theft, negligence, or violence is probably a stretch, but serious insubordination? Well, that actually could fit.
There's always something that they're doing that they're never going to say, I guarantee.
The reason
you.
why is because it extends to breaking company policies. So maybe that's what Rockstar could be argued to fall into that category. But there is a tightrope to walk part in, and elite dismissals would automatically qualify as being unfair. So obviously Rockstar are denying it has anything to do with the union. And that would mean that if staff were to bring it to what's called an employment tribunal, and Rockstar then didn't have a valid gross misconduct claim, well then Rockstar would be liable. And that is why the IWGB do intend to bring legal action here. Because basically, if Rockstar fired over 30 people without valid cause, or are just overreaching on the idea of what actually counts as confidential information, then they could lose the case, and those staff may get their jobs back, which would certainly make for an awkward day in the office, but it could also mean compensation for lost wages.
I was gonna say, fuck those bitches, man. If I was that union, I would try to get them enough money so that way they never had to work at that piece of shit company again. Straight up, I would be like, they need enough money to last the rest of, like, however much their wages were going to be if they worked 40 hours a week and had actual vacation time because they don't feel safe working at the company. Because they already proved once that they're willing to fire over 40 people to make some kind of gross negligent claim. So, fuck them. That's what I would do if I was that union lawyer.
Damages, and who knows if it was particularly egregious, maybe things. Though there's one thing, a question that we've not gotten to yet, and it's a very simple one. Why now? Why would Rockstar staff push for union protection at this precise moment?
Probably because they see the rise in AI and they don't want to lose their jobs. It's obvious. I could tell you that.
Keep overtime under control. So very much a far cry from the, quote, 100-hour weeks and the death marches of 14-hour days that had previously been involved in delivering their games. As an example, back in 2020, quite a lot of bad PR over the years, and Bloomberg sources talked about pledges to, quote, keep overtime under control. So very much a far cry from the, quote, 100-hour weeks and the death marches of...
They made these poor people work 100 hours a week over a fucking video game? Are you crazy?
Under control.
That's nuts.
So very much a far cry from the, quote, 100-hour weeks and the death marches of 14-hour days that had previously been...
Mandatory 14... Dude, I'm so sick of these fucking companies forcing this shit. Hire more employees, asshole. Like, seriously, hire more fucking employees. Like, and even then, you don't even have to do that. Make the game time period longer. It doesn't have to come out this year. It doesn't have to come out next year. Like, come on.
Involved in delivering their games. As an example, back in 2018, after the crunch in Red Dead Redemption 2, before it was released, Rockstar even went so far.
Crunch is a complete and total joke to the gaming industry, bro. They need to get rid of crunch.
To authorize staff to speak out about their experiences to try and change the narrative. And since then, even managers who were framed as bullying or being abusive have been removed from power. Basically, they tried to change a lot in the company. And sources flagged up that the company had also closed their gender pay gap by over half the 2018 figure, down to 13.8%, and that even with all that change, in terms of gaming, was also trying to reform itself into being a model for healthy development. Now that stuff came from 2022. Obviously, it's ringing a bit different now, given that we're talking about this story. And one thing that could have changed things was the devastating security breach. When that happened, Rockstar leadership began to tighten their grip. And I would say, understandably so. A major security breach like that is serious, of course. Typically, return to office mandates also can function as soft layoff tools, which basically just helps to get rid of staff, and often in the opinion of companies, get rid of staff who are, let's just say, the...
But you're gonna crack down on staff because of a security breach. That's not their problem, that's your security team. Find a better security team and stop treating your developers like shit, asshole.
Least
like, well, how's this even a question?
Success. So, in light of all this, it does make sense that the staff would have wanted some union protection. Perhaps they'd seen progress during GTA development, maybe they want to lock it in. By now, you basically understand both sides of this story. As for GTA, well, because if these allegations are true, and remember, they are allegations, then holding Rockstar accountable would actually send a message. You know, one to the biggest companies in the world, making the biggest games in the world, that they can't treat their employees like this, that they can't fire people who depend on that job for, say, their...
Just imagine, you're stuck working 100 hours a week at a development company, and because you unionized against that, because you're sick and tired of being treated like dog shit, they fucking fire you. And they want to come up with this, like, if I was those people, man, I would be suing I would myself be taking out my own lawsuit against Rockstar for sure. Like, this is bad. And then, like, on top of that, because they got terminated because of gross negligence, they probably won't even be able to get another job in the industry like that because it's on their record. I hope Rockstar has a good defense for this, and I hope they have proof, because if not, I want to watch them get buried as a company, because they don't deserve to be a development company. They don't.
Right to remain in the country for their medical care unless they have real proper reason. And that would mean that if Rockstar's accusation of gross misconduct would hold, well, then they would be proven right, and those staff would have about. Obviously, the IWGB losing on those grounds being made to them. Now, you're probably... And for that game, there is goddamn huge.
Bellular News. Check out Bellular News. Guy's awesome. He's always good. Always good.
Pushing forward with nuclear.
So apparently Vladimir Putin is unfortunately pushing forward with the nuclear programs.
Week after President Trump suggested that the United States would conduct our own. But Trump says there's another path.
We're the #1 nuclear power, which I hate to admit because it's so horrible. It's such a
We do got a lot of nukes.
horrible situation if it ever has to be used. Russia's second, China's a distant third, but they'll catch us within 4 or 5 years. They want to catch us, and they'll be able to catch us, and we're maybe working on a plan to denuclearize the three of us, so we'll see if that works.
I'm sorry. I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to be completely blatant and honest. There is never going to be a time in our history, in the future, sorry, not in the history, in the future, where we are going to denuclearize anybody. And let me tell you why that is. Because if we lose our nukes, a new country that's popping up is just going to make theirs. If we lose our nukes, either China, North Korea, South Korea, hell, any foreign country that already has nukes and the ability to make nukes, is just going to go into hiding and make their nukes. You can never trust this. It's not possible. And instead of trying to act like that's what we're aiming for, go for the latter. I want to see more advanced nukes. I want to see more tactical style nukes. I want to see nukes that you didn't even see the bitch coming. I want to put the fear of God into the rest of the world to not fuck with the US. Whenever we dropped those bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they talked a big game. And they did. They gave us a run for our money because these men were so busy. They were so committed to their leadership that they were willing to kill themselves to kill American soldiers with kamikaze pilots and men that would give them their lives up. Otherwise, they would return and face death anyway. You can't conquer a force like that. You can only exterminate it. You can talk a big game, but whenever you fucking drop a bomb in a city and you vaporize people and leave shadows behind, that's the kind of force you need to have to rule the world. I don't want to rule the world. I just don't want to be fucked with. I want to be left the fuck alone. I don't care what's going on. And we could build a 70-foot wall that's 300,000 feet thick, that it could take up most of Canada. I don't care. And we could put a big-ass dome over the U.S. and completely take ourselves out of foreign affairs. And I would live happier. I don't want to see American citizens dying for a country that can't defend itself because it doesn't want to. I'm tired of it. We had our 20-year war. It's fucking over. We need to stop sending money to people outside of the U.S. and start worrying about the homeless veterans and the homeless people here in America. That's what I care about. That's what I want. And I want to build the biggest arsenal in the world to defend that. That's what I want. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of helping all these countries and they don't even want to help themselves. I'm sick of it.
Here to react is Fox News senior correspondent Benjamin Hall. Round of applause for Benjamin, guys. In person, you're going to be presenting tonight.
Yes, sir.
So the president rocked the world when he said we're going to start nuclear testing first time since the early 90s. And now he's saying the goal would be to denuclearize.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see the back and forth between Russia and the US on this. I mean, President Putin was clearly responding to what President Trump said. But there are some caveats under that. It would take Russia months, if not years, to prepare for a proper nuclear test. And the Energy Secretary, Chris Wright, told Fox on Sunday that, in fact, the US were not going to test the explosives. They were going to test the system around them. So perhaps in one sense, this is a bit of back and forth bluster. But there are underlying...
He's got two different colored eyes. Huh.
Issues when it comes to the nuclear facilities around the world. You know, Russia tested its new nuclear missile a month ago. It tested its nuclear-powered torpedo a month ago. The US tested one last week. You see China building up its nuclear facilities. Massively increasing its number of weapons. And the START Treaty, which limits how many nukes both the US and Russia can have, expires next February. Now, there are a lot of things underlying here that suggest...
You know that Russia has nukes that we just haven't found yet. There's no way, dude. I'm sure that we have a program ourselves that we don't know about, that we are still actively making brand new warheads. There's no way we don't. I'm sorry. You can sit here and lie to the media all you fucking want. You're not going to convince me otherwise, and I'm sure I'm not the only person.
We're seeing
there is shit that they are probably testing that could crack the planet in half, and we'd be none the wiser.
Action on the nuclear level. And Russia has been using this against the US for some years since Ukraine started, effectively telling President Biden, if you give weapons to Ukraine, we might use a nuke.
You've been bluffing the whole time.
They have been bluffing, but you know, one thing is to say it's bluffing, it's two sides just talking back and forth, but there are some really underlying issues here, and I think
Russia's not going
to say it's
just let me be honest with you. Russia's not going to nuke the US. You know why? Because no matter how many nukes Russia has, to every one nuke and piece of land that Russia has, we've got 5. There's a reason why we are the strongest superpower in the world. We've got the biggest and richest economy, and we've got the biggest and most powerful military in the fucking world. Russia's not going to launch nukes at the US unless he wants total obliteration. I'm using Trump's words with that. And I don't give a shit who's the acting president. If we have a nuke dropped on American soil by a foreign country, I want to see that bitch cratered and the likes we've never seen before. And I want to make a big fucking plaque and put it right there and put a fucking flag and say, we own this bitch now. Come take it from us. Putin uses these tactics to scare people. I like the idea of it, but it only works on his own media. It's not going to work on people in America. You know why? Because people in America are willing to die for their freedom. So you launching a nuke is only going to hyper-radicalize an attack or retaliation against it. And I don't think any military in the world is ready if that happens. It's not even a total obliteration. I think that it would make what happened to Hiroshima and Nagasaki look like a fucking thunderstorm. I mean, for fuck's sake, we literally took out an entire terrorist organization by launching a missile and leaving a fucking hole in the side of a building the size of a basketball without hurting the rest of the building or burning it down. That's fucking terrifying. And you want to threaten America? You don't know what you're doing. You're crazy.
Back and forth. You never know with someone like Putin, when Russia is under threat right now, the new sanctions from President Trump, you don't know what a country like Russia might actually do.
And Trump knows this. I don't know what the fuck Biden had up his ass, but Trump knows this. Trump is fully aware of America's, the U.S. military capabilities of America. Army, you know what I mean.
Well, then you think that the war might be over sooner, but you don't know what Russia would do on the back foot. So it works two ways.
He does have a false eye. I was like, does he have a false eye? But I just noticed that he doesn't have limbs. He must be a war veteran. Who is that guy?
Stage. We're out here at the Tillis Center because the Patriot Awards are tonight, and you're presenting for the first time ever the Honor Award. It's named after your daughter. Your oldest daughter's name is Honor. Tell us about that.
I'm so pleased that Fox has started this award. And look, as a backstory, when I was...
That's crazy. You want to threaten America, brother? There's a reason why you haven't started a war with America. Don't even with that. And the only reason why we're even pussyfooting around with this guy is because of the nukes. We're trying to prevent a global nuclear annihilation, but if we have to be the ones to retaliate, it's not going to end well for the other person, I promise you.
Long list of very vile things.
I think Tucker Carlson's making a comeback, boys. I do.
Including attacking my dad, which was the most vile of all, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I personally have watched videos of him questioning the Holocaust, likening it to baking cookies in the oven, and there's no way...
I'm sorry, but if you don't think the Holocaust happened, you're kind of like that person that thinks the world is flat, or like you don't know what gender identity you are. Like everything that you say, I'm just like, I don't know what like, you're stupid. I'm not going to listen to anything you say. Like, I couldn't take advice from that person. I just couldn't. I'm
you
sorry.
could have gotten to 6 million, seems to be his
sorry,
theory.
not sorry.
He seems to think that we've way overstated the number of Jews killed in the Holocaust. He's ripped on poor Usha Vance in the most offensive terms, which I mean, so what do you say to those people? Say, why didn't you raise any of that?
You interviewed Vladimir Putin. I mean, isn't Vladimir Putin worse than Nick Fuentes? I feel like he's at least a little bit worse, right?
You know, do your own interview the way that you want to do it. You're not my editor. Buzz off. I mean, I don't know. You want to go yell at...
Absolutely based fucking response. Mm-hmm. I'm not accountable to you. I'm accountable to my audience, and that's it.
Amen.
I love this. Thank God. Thank God we're moving away from this weird virtue signal garbage.
Well, you know why? Because there's been so many people that have gotten famous off of giving people what they want to hear instead of what you know is right and wrong, and it's happening with Hassan right now. His audience is literally cannibalizing him. They're eating him alive. They get to go from one thing to another to another to another. It's never gonna stop.
Holy shit, man.
Nick Fuentes, I'll give you his cell. Call him and go sit and yell at him and feel virtuous or whatever. That's up to you. I got the same thing with Putin. Why aren't you yelling at him? Okay, why? So I can show that I'm a good person?
So I cannot be dead?
Exactly. I was about to say so he doesn't get killed. Yo, low-key based.
I care about what my wife thinks, my children think, and God thinks, and that's it. I don't need to prove that I'm a...
Wow.
Amen. See, that's what's going on with a lot of these senators right now. They're so busy trying to cater to these 1%ers that hold the entire wealth of America and make themselves look good amongst themselves that they forget why they're even in office. They're in office because a group of people, namely the Americans, put them there to help Americans.
Did not give a fuck. Okay.
Good person to you. You may think I'm a terrible person. Okay, I'm just doing my thing, which is I want to understand what people think. And I'm committed to that. And if you don't like it, don't watch. That's my view.
Thank you. Based. Oh, man. He really changed. I used to not like Tucker Carlson. I didn't like his viewpoints on a lot of stuff. He changed. It's either he changed or he's had the same viewpoints and the media that I was watching at the time alienated those viewpoints.
I used to pray for times like this. Thank God. The weird purity testing, moral policing, busybody, I'm gonna tell you what to do bullshit is finally dying.
Mr. Trump and Ms. Trump, I'd like to ask about your father's relationship with Israel.
Oh boy. It's going mainstream. It is. It is.
Groups during the summer against Iran, even though he advised against it, Israel still attacked Iran and the U.S. still bombed on behalf of Israel.
Yeah.
Your father's frustrations with Netanyahu have been made clear when he cursed on national TV over the situation.
He said they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Israel has not been a great ally to the U.S. all the way since 1960 when they bombed the USS Liberty.
Holy shit. Bro, you can tell by their faces. Look at their faces as he keeps going with this question. Right? Look at their face. Like, you could see that's kind of like, oh, yeah, haha, this will be great. And then their faces just, they just eat shit, bro. Because they know this is a good question.
Nation that does not do that itself. But how can we do this? We talk about America first and the attack. And Israel is a nation where Christians are constantly.
Damn, he's not even done yet. I went too far ahead.
Over the situation.
He said they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Israel has not been a great ally to the U.S. all the way since 1960 when they bombed the USS Liberty.
And
something's up with this man. Something's up with this guy. I don't know what it is. He's not wearing a MAGA hat. He's not really trying to blend in at all. The way he's talking, it seems like he's very sad. It sounds like he's crying. And he knows what he's talking about. I wonder if something happened to him during this time, or if he's had family members that have lost lives to something like this, or what's going on with this young man. Something's off with him. Something's not right. I don't usually notice that, but like everything about him is just reading something ain't right.
Bro.
Israel is a nation where Christians are constantly under attack in both Gaza and the West Bank.
I don't know whether that's
We
true.
talk about America first and defending Christians, but how can we do this if we align ourselves with a nation that does not do that itself?
Well, it's just like Europe right now. Europe has no freedom of speech whatsoever. You can get arrested if you talk poorly about the illegal immigration that's going on. In fact, Europe is so bad right now that they are trying to, I think they already passed laws that prohibit even Americans from talking about how their structure is right now in a government.
Man.
Like, look at his demeanor. Everything about this young man says that he's waited a while to say this. You could tell that he's watched a lot of debates, and no one's ever asked this question. And he looks like he's just sick and tired of it.
People waking up to this real quick. Is this guy a plant? Yeah, he's a cactus.
There's no question my father's had frustration. In fact, I think he's had frustration throughout the whole conflict with both sides. At the same time, make no mistake, you have a nation that is chanting death to America every single day on the streets of Tehran. You have a nation that will develop a nuclear weapon, and you have a nation that will use that nuclear weapon against the Western way of life. There's no question about it.
I hate this weird thing that like we have to be on Israel's side because Iran is bad. Iran is obviously run by a bunch of militaristic religious shithead retards. It is. I'm not a fan. I don't like the people that are running it. I don't want them to have nukes. And I would even support U.S. intervention to prevent them from having nuclear bombs. Nuclear bombs that are under control of a, insane extremist Islamic government, I consider an existential threat to the entire world.
I agree.
So yeah, like I'm
a nuclear bomb that is able to launch from soil in a foreign country moves them up the chain as political power. It means they have the capabilities to make more advanced weaponry and technology, which by default would make them a world superpower. A lot of people don't know that, but in order to become a world superpower, you have to have nukes. It's one of the criterias. That and a certain type of economy. But the nukes are like the fastest way to get there. And the last thing you want is to have to deal with some foreign country whose radicalized terroristic regime owns the government and has access to nukes. You don't want that.
Fine with that. But that doesn't mean we have to fund and have politicians owned by Israel here. Like, we work with other countries to solve problems constantly without these other countries having the flag of that country next to the American flag.
I agree.
We do this all the time. Israel is not saying death to America in the streets. Listen, a lot of Iranians don't even like the Iranian government either. You have to remember that Iran before 1979, there's a lot of people that are alive now that were still then. It's not like every Iranian hates Americans either. A lot of them are under an oppressive, religious, extremist government that is militaristic.
The best thing that you could do as a world superpower, without even nukes, is keep your enemies close. And the reason for that is they may say something, may slip a tongue that lets you know that they're doing things behind the radar that you can't pick up. Like, it is definitely one of the best ways to change the world. Sometimes changing the world doesn't involve show of force. It involves making friends out of enemies.
Government. And they're not even able. Do you know the reason why we didn't get a lot of footage out of Iran whenever Israel was bombing them? It's because Iran turned off the internet. They just turned it off. They're awful. The government there is terrible. Not the Iranian people. I'm sure some of them are assholes, for sure. Of course they are. But when you actually really look at the individuals there, I'm not going to go and blame them. What the fuck? No, and also none of this has to do with Israel. We don't have to pick Israel just because we don't like Iran. Mm-hmm. Who made these rules? Oh, that's right, Israel.
Have a nation that will use proxies around the world, whether it's Yemen, whether it's a lot of other ones, to inflict serious harm on this nation, and they don't hide it. They don't hide it. In fact, it's really...
Well, they're not gonna hide it because they're trying to show that they're trying to act like they own a force. They're trying to gorilla up. Whenever a gorilla pumps its chest up to seem like it's bigger to another mate gorilla or male gorilla, that's what they're doing. They're trying to intimidate the U.S. and anybody else who wants to get involved. But the thing is if you run the United States government, there is no superpower bigger We are the biggest. We have the biggest military, we spend the most money in our military, and we have the most money. We do. We have the most money in the world. And a lot of it goes towards our military. You can pump your chest all you want, but at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie.
About a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago,
You don't know that?
they put out, the Ayatollah in Iran put out an emoji, like a little short video clip of a drone.
You could have 1,000 soldiers. Great. We got one bomb that can just wipe out that 1,000 soldiers like it's nothing. Like, we have soldiers that can wipe out an entire platoons of people with just 5 or 6 people. You can't threaten us. We want to work peacefully, but if you don't, and you get obliterated, that's your fucking problem, not ours. Why can't you just play nice? It's like, oh, well, you can't just say that. They're slaughtering all these people, and no shit. No shit. But how's that our problem? We got our own goddamn problems. Now, we want to help people, sure. But if they don't want to help themselves, then why the hell should we get involved?
Hovering over my father's head as he played golf. This was literally posted on the Ayatollah's, Twitter page, following my father around a golf course with a crosshair right on top.
What the fuck does this have to do with Israel?
I can't stand that, dude.
Just because Israel attacks Iran sometimes, we have
to inflict real pain. What I can tell you about my father is, in terms of Israel, he wants a peaceful Middle East. He wants peace around the world. He wants to end the killing. He did that with India and Pakistan. He did that, obviously, you saw what he did with Cambodia and Thailand. He's tried to stop every conflict because he's sick.
And I'm going to say this. Trump deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. You may not like to hear that. I don't particularly like him as a president. But he has told multiple countries to stop killing. And if you don't, we will annihilate you. He only had to do it with 2. Everyone else fell in line. Stop killing each other. It's wrong. We live in the 21st century, bro. We could talk about this. Not everything has to lead to killing anymore. For fuck's sake, we live in one of the most civilized places in the fucking world. We can't talk about this?
I'm tired of the death and destruction.
And I think that's amazing. I think Trump has done a great job utilizing tariffs to stop international conflicts. I think it is tremendous, and I don't think he gets enough credit for it. I do. I think it's a great thing. It is an amazing, great thing. But the problem is when guys like this guy right here, he's going to go home and maybe he can't afford internet. Maybe he's in debt. Maybe he's still living at his...
That's what I was saying. Something's going on in this guy's personal life that made him go out of his way to go to that, because he's not really supporting anybody there. He's not wearing a MAGA. He doesn't have a hat on saying 47th president. He's not dressed to impress like the guy behind him. He's there to ask a question and make a statement. Like, something's going on with this guy for sure.
Mom's house. That's what he's going to be thinking about. He's not going to be thinking about Rwanda or Serbia or Pakistan. He's going to be thinking about his own house.
I just talked to somebody recently whose father has cancer, and they're so fucking poor that his daughter has to compress and wrap his wounds daily. Let that sink in.
The problem. I think that we can all agree that it's great that
people haven't had to dress their own shit since the 1800s.
Trump did these international things. Like, not we can all agree, but I think it's great. Personally, I do. I really think it's incredible. I think it's great. I think it's great what he did with the Middle East. It's great that he's trying to establish relations with, like, Syria. I'm a huge fan of this. I'm a massive advocate for it. But this is still not... He's the president of the United States, not the president of the world. And we need to have more domestic solutions for things. And the amount of, I think, tail wagging the dog that it seems like Israel is doing to America is very unsettling for a lot of young guys like him. And I think that Trump and the other politicians, like Ted Cruz is another one. We're going to get to Ted Cruz.
And I think that's fair, Nigel. I do. Because, like, at the end of the day, we're seeing what the media says, right? So, like, they could just twist that in whichever way they want to make it seem like Trump is a good guy. So I completely agree with you as well, Nigel. Like, I think he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize if he actually did the things that the media is spinning him to do.
Get
if that makes more sense.
I think that they're just not going to get the votes, man. They're not going to get the votes.
Let's move on from this. So apparently this interview broke the internet.
Okay, is this the full clip? All right.
I mean, I can, but I know that if I were to edit this out, I wouldn't be able to.
Apparently this is so cringe.
For context, it's all about this jeans ad from a few months.
This pissed me off, bro. I'm so tired of hearing these fat hogs that want to sit here and shit on women that have to go in every day and try to resist their cravings to eat food. Like, she probably puts in so much hard work and effort to keep her body. Genetics doesn't have anything to do with it. Stop stuffing your fucking face. Seriously.
It's back.
Right.
You know what does cause people to lose weight? Willpower. And sometimes medication.
Sweeney has canes.
I can see why they're mad.
That is Nazi propaganda.
I think I know how you're going to answer this.
That's Nazi propaganda, bitch. Shut up.
I'm going to ask anyway.
You're a hog.
I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad. That just seems to me a very crazy moment for anyone. And I
yeah, no, I agree. Making other countries at peace doesn't change anything for us here. I agree. I want things to change here, then we can worry about what's going on in the other countries for sure.
What that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal. Mm-hmm. I would probably feel like thankful that somebody had my back in public. Some very powerful people had my back in public. And I wondered if you felt that way.
So she's trying to, like, make her implicitly align herself with Trump so she can make her look bad?
I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I don't really bring my phone on set. I work and then I go home and I go to sleep.
Look at that. Look at that answer. Big surprise when you have somebody that just wants to do their job and go home. You don't bother them. Look at that. Look at that. By the way, W answer. And she knows what she's doing. She's smarter than she likes to lead on. She is. What a, like, backhanded comment, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm not.
I need to hear that again.
I don't really bring my like of any
herself with Trump so she can make her look bad.
I wasn't thinking of it like that, or like of any of it. I kind of just put my phone away. I was filming every day. I don't really bring my phone on set. I work and then I go home and I go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about, like, oh, does the president agree with me about this ad that 15 fat women on Twitter are mad about?
But the risk is that, you know...
You're trying not to have a political opinion, but I want to reiterate the fact that I'm going to just keep asking you leading questions that I'm going to use to imply what your political opinions are. The next one here is, do you like dead babies?
There's a chance that somebody... will get some idea about what you think about certain issues. What are we doing? And
dude, like, she's even leading that shit. She's like, I'm gonna get your take on these issues can we condemn this non-political person?
The next
come
one
on.
here is, do you like dead babies?
There's a chance that somebody will get some idea about
Really?
what you think about certain
What are we
issues.
doing?
And like, do you worry about that?
No.
No.
Yes. No.
The criticism of the
She looks tired. She looks so tired. I actually believe her that she's like on set all day, then she goes home and just goes to sleep. I actually believe her. I do. I genuinely do.
content.
No.
I don't even think she's trying to be a type of way either. I think she's just, I don't care. I just want to get paid.
Basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to
What? Huh? Just because you're white, you have genetic superiority? What? I never heard of no stupid shit like
was
that.
kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I mean, I'm white. I'm still just as poor as most black people. I know plenty of white people that are poor as shit. What does your skin color have to do with anything? Huh?
I think that when I
She just really tried. This is why everybody hates the media and they hate journalism, by the way.
have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
I wanted to give you an opportunity. You're not going to give her an opportunity. You're putting her in a weird place intentionally to try to make her push your social agenda. It's another obnoxious, annoying, tone policing Karen that's trying to cause discord and chaos in everybody's lives. That's it. We can see it. Yes. Isn't it so obnoxious?
I've actually become pretty clever to these. I have been in so many situations in my life, because I've been poor my whole goddamn life, where someone that is more wealthy has tried to do things against my own best interest. And I have, like, even at work with managers or like somebody that I knew that was trying to stack something against me in my own best interest. What really shocks them is whenever they give you choice A or choice B and you say, fuck you, I don't choose either one because they're both garbage. You get that like shock factor of, I can't believe this. What? And it's like for example, for Walmart, working at Walmart was awful, dude. Well, it was fine as long as I was a cashier, but the minute I stepped up into management, I had no employees, and I had to, like, cover a huge portion of the store by myself with no employees. And she kept being like, well, you can do this faster, or I'm going to write you up. And I said to myself, no, fuck you. I stepped out of the position, went back up front, and stayed there until I eventually left. It was great. I got to keep my full-time status, kept to keep my benefits, and I kept most of my pay raise that I got from department manager. It was great. I loved it. And like, whenever you get handed the shit card so many times, you start developing this, I'm not choosing either because they're both shit, and they both in some way will act against my best interest. When you start looking at both choices and you break them down at a fundamental level of, I'm already damn near killing myself to fix this department up by myself, and you're not doing good enough, so take the write-up. Well, it doesn't matter how hard I work, it's never going to be enough for you. So either one of these, I'm working against my own best interest. So fuck you. It doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter how many hours I put in. It's never going to be enough because it's just me. And anytime I ask for help, I'm criticized and scrutinized, and I'm not allowed to do that. So fuck you.
Oh, gee.
Because the goal isn't to make you work harder and get the job done. The goal is to make you keep getting write-ups so you can get fired. That's the goal. It has nothing to do with getting the job done. very rarely does it. Whenever you are working so hard that you're practically fucking sweating just to get the job done, and there's still mountains of shit you have to go through, it has nothing to do, and you ask for help. It's not like you don't ask for help. You ask for an associate to come and help you, and they always tell you no. Why can't you do it yourself? And it's like, well, whenever it's half the fucking store that you're having to go through and change all the prices for, set up modules, set up the shelves, fucking do price changes, stock the shelves, change the fucking inventory, worry about the back room, which because you let it sit there for 4 fucking months is literally stacked like 7 fucking shelves all the way to a fucking 20-foot tall ceiling of back stock that you literally can't push because no one's buying this crap. Like, and you're the only one there, so you're having to lift furniture off the top shelf that shouldn't be on the top fucking shelf. Like fucking couches and beds that weigh like easily 50 to 100 pounds that you're having to lift overhand because you're not forklift certified to go up there and grab that shit. And they don't want to certify you because there's no one in the store that can do it. And it's like, you're not set up to succeed. They want you to get fired. That's what they want. Fuck that. I've been in that position so many times. You learn to start reading in between the lines and saying to yourself, what's beneficial for me? What can I do to make it out of this situation and still be okay? And that's what I did. And that's what I will continue to do. Oh, here we go. So we looked at this this plane that blew up, this UPS plane that blew up in Kentucky. There apparently like 11 people died. Hearts goes out to those families that lost victims in that. You should sue the shit. It doesn't make anything better, but you should sue the shit out of that plane company and get money.
Morning, stunning new footage appears to.
It may have been more. I think they're still trying to do recovery.
Missing on the UPS car. This morning, stunning new footage appears to show the engine missing on the UPS cargo plane just as it crashes in Louisville, Kentucky.
Look at that,
the plane
dude.
is coming down, and you see the left engine is already gone. NTSB
What the fuck? It's not even there. What the fuck?
Investigators say it detached during takeoff. That engine later found on the runway. The crash killed at least 12 people. It destroyed multiple businesses. We've also learned the plane left behind a debris field about a half-mile long that includes nearly 300-foot long gash on the roof of a UPS warehouse. Let's go to CNN's Lee Waldman. She's in Louisville this morning. Lee, obviously, investigators are now on site trying to.
You know, I guarantee you, the people that flew those planes, you know, like, I used to work as a school bus driver, right? And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. Some of them fucking school buses are held together with duct tape, spit, and hope. Like, we're talking about buses that have been around for over 40 years. Okay? Like, these buses are ancient. So, I had a bus. I kid you not. I had a bus. I cranked it on, went to take off with kids in it, and it died. Like, died. Like, it was done. Like, the mechanic got back to me and he said, this bus is completely done. It's dead. There's no fixing this bus. It's done. Like, it literally killed over when you were about to take off. Straight up. It died and did not come back. I wonder how many of these planes are like that. How many of them are held together, like, barely just being able to frickin' be flown? You mean to tell me that an entire engine fell off of a jet? What? Come on, what?
Get all of the details. What are you learning?
Well, Jessica, like you mentioned, they got on site here yesterday, so today will be their first full day conducting that step-by-step walkthrough of this massive debris field that's left behind from this devastating crash here. We know at this point they have recovered the black boxes from those planes. The NTSB telling us that the boxes did suffer heat, but they're built to withstand that. They can still gather data from it. They're also asking people who live around here, who have surveillance cameras, to share those videos with them, calling those valuable assets. It's something they're going to be analyzing to try and determine a probable cause.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Look right here. Look right here at this light pole. Right here.
Assets. It's something they're going to be.
What is that?
Cameras to share those videos with them, calling those valuable assets. It's something they're going to be analyzing.
I ain't never seen a light on a light pole like that. Have you?
Cameras to share those videos with them, calling those valuable assets. It's something they're going to be.
Like, I was like, maybe that's a camera for like one of those like four ways where you have to stop. But they wouldn't put that on a road like this.
Analyzing to try and determine a probable cause of what went wrong here. And we mentioned that video of what appears to show the engine off of that plane. The NTSB confirming that. And last night, as we saw part of that engine actually being hauled away on the back of a truck here. It's all part of this extensive investigative process that the NTSB is going through here. We're hoping to hear more from them today about this ongoing investigation, but there's also a very real impact to the community here. Businesses surrounding the Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport, including a business that had a lot of damage to it itself. The owner of that company, a recycling company, saying it was like hell's fury here after that plane crashed. Take a listen to some of the heroics by his employees that he described to our Isabel Rosales.
One of our managers dove in the center of between two bales and had
I don't even know what you mean. What do you mean? So that's what happened to your games? What?
a ball of fire go over the top of him, and then he got up and ran out, and he was very heroic because one of our customers was 95% burned, and he picked him up and brought him to safety.
We've heard from hospital officials who say they have 2 people currently being treated for critical injuries because of burns. They've treated other people for blast injuries as a result of this crash. 12 people are dead as a result of it. They fear that number is going to continue to rise. And just
oh yes, oh yeah, the UPS rant because those fuckers can't deliver anything on time.
So
absolutely.
Heartbreaking here is that one of those victims is believed to be a young child.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Terrible. All right, Lee Waldman for us with the latest out of Louisville. Thank you.
Mary, you're a former Inspector General of the U.S. Transportation Department.
Falling off.
That don't mean shit to me. Whenever I hear you were a former inspector's general, I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. I don't give a shit how many little trinkets you got back there, lady. That don't mean shit to me. I can make dozens of those. Just because you went to college and you say this term, that don't mean shit to me. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell that is. Talk to me about no inspector's general, dude. I don't know what the fuck that is. Wait, what's up? What's more serious?
This is pretty scary to see it happen, right?
Advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, we... Oh, you okay?
Whoa.
Gordon, you okay?
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the guy that, didn't he pass away?
Jesus. Jesus. Bobby Bolton? It's smart. Like, I mean, Dr. Oz is already there. I mean, Dr. Oz is the cardiovascular surgeon, right? I mean, you have a crash out like that, it's probably a heart attack. Everybody...
Yeah, no, he was clenching his chest, too. You see his hand? Look at his hand, where he put his hand.
Like, I mean, Dr. Oz is already there. I mean, Dr. Oz is the cardiovascular surgeon, right? I mean...
You see,
You have a crash out like that, it's probably a heart attack. Everybody jokes around, but Dr. Oz was like a legendary cardiovascular surgeon. I certainly hope the guy's okay. I mean, it's horrible to see something like this happen, right? The man that passed out was Gordon Findlay, an executive of Novo Nordisk. He's expected to be okay and recover. Dr. Oz is a nut job, but he's also a doctor. Was magna cum laude in Harvard. Yes, look at this here. UPenn for medical school. He's a world-class heart surgeon. Of all the places to have a heart attack.
Yeah, you might as well do it in one of the
Having a heart attack next
What a great time to have a heart attack, right?
Oz? I mean, if I ever have a heart attack, I hope it's next to Dr. Oz. Holy shit.
Man, what an interesting time to have a heart attack, right? So I guess he made it. That's good. That's good that he made it, though. Like, hell yeah.
Elon Musk could become a trillionaire after Tesla shareholders approve a pay package for Musk worth roughly $1 trillion.
Say it like this.
I'm going to say this. Elon Musk is probably the only person in the world that deserves $1 trillion. And it ain't got nothing to do with the fact that he had his own company and that he started it up the way he did. He's the only fucker on the planet trying to get rockets to the fucking moon. Like, I'm sorry, he's actually using his wealth to launch rockets. And for the first time in over 100 years, we have the first catchable rocket. He's doing something with his wealth.
$1 trillion. The package gives Musk 12 tranches of stock in a 10-year period tied to performance targets that could eventually hand Musk around 25% stock ownership in Tesla. Joining us now to break this all down is Kurt, the cyber guy. Kurt, so Elon Musk is worth about $500 billion right now. He could go.
That's so much money. Unreal Engine 5 is so buggy. Okay. Fortress Nostastra. Go check out their channel. Please don't strike my channel. I was a firefighter. I like to react to this kind of stuff. If you want me to take it down, send me an email. Go to the channel description. The email is there. It's a work email. Just email me. Leave a comment in the video or on the stream. I will take it down, no hesitation. You don't even have to ask me. I won't even ask you why you want me to take it down. I will take it down, no hesitation. Just don't strike the channel, man, please. That's the only thing I'm asking. I will gladly take down the entire stream and the video that I'll make from this if I do. Just don't strike the channel, please. Please go check out Fortress. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry for butchering it. I am. You were recommended in my Discord by a really good friend. Please don't strike the channel. But I think that Trump taking out these Coast Guard people is a huge W. It's keeping all this damn fentanyl out of our streets. It's keeping Americans safe, and it's keeping all these illegal immigrants from crossing the border. It's keeping these nasty people out of America. I'm not calling all illegal immigrants nasty. I'm saying these drug dealers and these gang members that are using these boats to go to and fro. The WW decision by the administration. We need every administration to do this, not just Trump. W Coast Guard. Get him, boys! That's crazy because Trump doesn't even fuck around with this anymore. He just bombs them. He just blows up the boat. That is so cool. I don't know what it is. I hate the water. But I think it's so cool how they deploy boats for the Coast Guard. I don't know why. I love it. Like, it's literally a big-ass boat that deploys little boats. It's so cool! I've actually had to deal with one of these helicopters before. I have a story for this. I actually have a story for this. So it was the only time I ever did an airlift as a firefighter. I didn't like how that game, it seemed too repetitive for me, that Ghost of Yotoy one. I'm not a big fan of that. So, like, the only time that I've ever had to deal with the helicopter, because we had to do an airlift, because the area that we covered whenever I worked at the station, actually, I've been there twice. I've been to the docks twice. One was to put out a boat fire. That was really cool. I've actually put out a boat fire. And the other one was because a guy had, like, he messed his leg up bad. Like, it was holding on by, like, the skin. Like, it was gonzo. They had already wrapped him up on the boat, right? And we show up, and we have to do certain things to... Luckily, it's at a boat dock, so there's plenty of room, right? It's a big open area. And every single firefighter that's a paid fireman goes through the same training. We're all shown how to approach a helicopter. Like, you have to duck and stay low below the rotors and the blades to make sure you, like, because the wind can knock it off a little bit, and it doesn't. Whenever you look at the helicopter blades, they're not always where they are. They have, like, a wobble to them that you don't see. So they show you to stay low. Anytime you approach it, like, stay super low sometimes, depending on how much the wobble is. Then they hand you the headset, and you can communicate with them, and then you strap the person on, and then they airlift, and then they go, right? And that was the only time I actually... And it took them so long to get there, too. I'm not gonna lie, it took them a minute to get there. But after we got done waiting, we were able to, like, get them up in the air and send them off. But it was such a cool experience. It was so cool. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that game. I didn't buy it, and I'm not gonna play it. I wasn't a big fan of the developers either. The original Sucker Punch studio was great, but I'm not feeling... I didn't like their... Well, I can't say that because they did fire that person, so... I don't want to take all this guy's footage. Go check this channel out. Go watch his video. Please. Send the love and support over to him. I'm not the creator of this content. I'm not claiming to be the creator of this content. Go check his channel out. But I don't want to, like, sit here and watch the whole video through unless it's okay with them. And I haven't even gotten permission to view this on stream, so I don't even know. Hopefully we can get this channel to grow. I want to see it go from 6,000, and I want to see it go bigger. Because this is cool stuff. What kind of boat is this? I've never seen a boat like this before. What is this? So they stopped 2 boats. Man, that bitch has 4 engines on it. Why does it look like this boat's been sank before? It looks like it has, like, the algae on it or something. What is this? Is this like a mini sub or something? What is this boat? It has a hatch. Like... Man, you know the guy that has to step over onto these boats like that? You know his butthole's got to be clenched the whole time. Because, like, you never know what's going to happen. If you step in the way just slightly and cover up line of fire, dude, you're just hosed. I would not want to be that guy. Probably camo. You think so? You think that green on the boat is to try and blend it in? That would make sense a little bit, actually. Wait, what does it say? Stone WMS 758 crew conducted small boat operations during Operation Southern Cross in January 2021. Bro! Damn, that's another one! He's the guy right here. This is the guy that you have to have the potted, he's the guy that you have to stand in front of with the potted plant, so that way you don't use his oxygen whenever you're getting your ass chewed out. That's the guy right there. See, whenever he starts yelling at you to explain why you're a dumbass, and he tells you to go grab the potted plant, so you don't use his oxygen while he's wasting his time telling you what you should and shouldn't do, that's the guy. That's him.
Speed up, get them doors open.
Yes, please go sub to this channel. I can't say that enough. Go sub to this channel. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Whenever I was at the academy, which is paramilitary, like, bro, those fire chiefs that we worked with, man, they had some creative shit, man. Let me tell you, they had some creative shit. Man, let me tell you, they had some creative shit. God damn. Oh, they dropping stuff. They dropping stuff. Look. They throwing stuff over the side. Did you see that? Man, they are... Oh, I see what they're doing. They're trying to lighten the load so they can go faster. Coast Guard cutter. Cutter steadfast. What do you think that is right here? What do you think this is? It's some kind of liquid, obviously, but I wonder what the hell this is. You think it's gas? Why have so much gas? It's a lot of gas. Nah, dude, they dumping that shit. Look, you can see it breaking up as it hits the water. If they're dumping that for later, well, it's just gonna break up when it hits the water. Watch it. Let me see if we can find one that you could see it. Yeah, this one. See how it broke up? It broke up. Watch here. It broke up when it hit the water. See, it started dumping, and then boom, you see it all kind of like fall out. I don't think they're trying to pick that up later. I think they're trying to dump it. Yeah, I think they know that their shit's cooked and they're trying to dump it. It's not going to matter anyway. They're just going to be sent back. They should just be thankful they didn't get shot. All this footage is from 2 years ago. Here's the thing. The boats that are coming across now, Trump is just taking them out as they come. Or like the National Guard is taking them out. They're not even trying to stop these boats anymore. They're just shooting them. I mean, I hate to see people get hurt or killed, but just think about how many people will die if those drugs hit the border. Damn! They seized. Gee, that's almost that's I think 2,000 pounds is a ton. That's almost a ton of cocaine, bro. Damn! I didn't even think you could fit that much weight on the damn boats. That's crazy. That's almost a car. In some instances, that is a car. That's crazy, dude. That's a lot. I'm not gonna completely go through this video. Like I said, go check his channel out. I don't know if I'm gonna get a strike for watching this or not, but please don't strike my channel, man. Just let me know. I'll take it down. Please don't do it. Don't do it. I'm trying to help you, damn it. Don't do it. Stop it. Here we go.
Oh my god. Can you fucking believe this?
See, she got unbanned again.
Stupid,
This is the same girl that essayed multiple people on streams. She got banned and then unbanned after 24 hours and then rebanned for a week. And now she's unbanned again.
Bitch gets unbanned. So basically, this is the Nina Lynn girl sexually assaulted the same guy.
And called him a pussy.
3 times on stream. She's holding this guy down. Real weird, like, sexual assault.
That's embarrassing for him as a guy. Why was he a bitch?
Sexually assaulted a second guy on stream.
Popular streamer disguised toast.
Definitely should have said something in a moment and regret not doing so. Honestly, a little ashamed of myself for not speaking out because I just know that if I ever spoke about it again in the future, people will say, well, you should have stopped it then. She gets suspended for this for 1 week.
By the way, she was literally streaming a few hours ago and attacking Asmon.
That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house that be chatting about me all damn day long, you are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no...
What a self-absorbed piece of absolute human garbage.
pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, it's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like,
I don't even know what to say. It's generally bad. Yes, and I said sexual assault live on stream is 1 week ban. How is this possible? There's a point where people should be contacting advertisers and Amazon leadership, and I'm pretty sure we're there. Other Twitch streamers have been banned for months for far less offenses. Yes. I mean, this is literally a crime. I mean, how are you...
Tectone got a week ban? I'm sorry. No, he did. He got a week ban for calling somebody fat. He appealed it and still had to wait. He got the appeal approved and still had to wait a week to get unbanned.
To suspend somebody for a week. Yeah, ask the CEO of Twitch. I mean,
just because he called someone fat. I don't know if I said that.
I'd love to hear Dan give an explanation for why you've unbanned someone who's committed sexual assault live on camera 2 times. Everybody knows if a guy did this to a girl, what do you think would happen? His life would be completely ruined. That's crazy to me.
I don't even understand how they keep unbanning this person. I don't get it at all. This actually, I saw this morning. This pissed me off. We have a mass shooter that got let out on bail, boys. Remember how I was saying we got too many catch and release laws?
The suspects in an Alabama mass shooting last month was released on bond the day after his arrest. Jonathan Seri is tracking that, follows up in Atlanta. What's the facts here?
You got kids stabbing each other in school and a twin brother holding his dying brother in his arms, and we're going to make it about race. We have this guy that just went and shot up a place, and they letting him out a day later on bond. Does anybody else see a fucking problem here? Anybody? Or is it just me? I can't be the only sane one here, right? There's no way.
Here, Jonathan.
Yeah, Bill, Alabama residents are in shock over the October 4th.
I haven't played Silk Song. I'm not a fan of like 2D or 3D platformers like that.
Mass shooting in their
not my cup of
city.
tea.
It happened shortly after the Morehouse-Tuskegee College football game. Police say rival groups fired at each other in Montgomery's crowded downtown nightlife district, killing a 43-year-old woman and 17-year-old boy and injuring 12 others. Authorities are holding 3 people on capital murder charges, but a 4th defendant, 19-year-old Javoric Whiting, was released on $60,000 bond.
He was charged with a serious violent felony that involved attempted murder. When you're charged with something along those lines,
You shouldn't be out on bond. There, like, you shouldn't even have the ability to get bond. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not whenever there's that many people involved. You've got 2 people dead because of this? No. Like, when do we stop catering to these fucking killers and start catering to the victims that have to suffer because of this? Think of the family of the 17-year-old and the mother that now no longer have a family member because of this monster. When does this end? Seriously, this is crazy.
In my personal opinion, you constitute a threat to public safety, and you constitute.
No, it absolutely is. Dude, this guy is completely right. It is a threat to public safety. It absolutely is.
The people around you.
May 2026, Alabama voters will decide whether to expand the list of non-bailable offenses to include attempted murder under Aniah's Law, named after UFC heavyweight fighter Walt Harris's stepdaughter. Aniah Blanchard was abducted and murdered in 2019. Her alleged killer was out on bond for other violent crimes at the time.
That's crazy.
In the Montgomery shooting case, Javoric Whiting's attorney says he understands the frustration, but does not want to see bail eliminated altogether.
You start just locking people up because they're charged with crimes, that's a slippery slope.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me? That's a slippery slope. Kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. That was a violent criminal act that cost the life of 2 people and injured 12 others. You're acting like this is a blanket effect. Bro was part of a mass shooting. What the hell are you talking about? How's this even a fucking conversation? What? And you wonder why people are becoming so damn radicalized right now.
Because innocent people do get arrested. And a lot of these cases don't.
Well, they could be fucking innocent until either proven guilty. That's crazy.
For 2 to 3 years.
And White
Well,
says
sucks to suck. It sucks to fucking suck. Choose better company to be around. What? Oh, poor him because he kept bad company. Well, fuck that. He should have chose better friends. Guilty by association, bitch. Like, what? How's this even, like... Like, come on.
his client is required to
Oh, how was he supposed to know that the gangbangers that are talking all this talk and have guns are actually going to go shoot up a place? Come on, let's have some fucking common sense here, please.
Monitor. He has to observe a curfew and remain on good behavior to avoid pretrial detention. Bill?
Well, that vote will be interesting when it comes around, too. Jonathan, thank you. Jonathan Seri in Atlanta.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I can't believe that. That's crazy, bro.
And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube.
Two teenagers from New Jersey have been charged in connection.
We covered this a little bit after Halloween. So these are the guys that were going to do an ISIS shooting, or an ISIS-like shooting in their neighborhood during Halloween. And the FBI stepped in and shut it down the way they're supposed to. I want to see more of it.
Plot in Michigan, both vowing to commit violent acts of terrorism, with one allegedly texting that he wanted to murder Jewish people, and the other allegedly volunteering to conduct ISIS-inspired on-camera beheadings. You can see one of those
Jesus.
teens here posing with.
And you can't say that that wasn't their plan because they had GoPros. They had GoPros in the equipment that they found. These men had GoPros, so they absolutely were going to do that.
A gun. This is FBI Director Kash Patel announcing a sixth suspect has been arrested in Washington who is tied to the thwarted Halloween ISIS-inspired terror attack. Joining me now is former Assistant FBI Director Chris Swecker. Chris, my goodness. I mean, these two teenagers, they're both former high school athletes. They're from upper middle-class families in Montclair, New Jersey, and police say that they were self-radicalized and wanted to join ISIS. As a matter of fact, one of them was arrested at the airport as he was planning to go to the Middle East. So shocking, unexpected, deeply concerning. What's your reaction to these details?
Yeah, these are being labeled the yuppie jihadis. You know, they came from affluent families in New Jersey, a couple of them. I think this is one of the most significant.
You remember what I was saying when we first started covering this? That you don't get $1,600 worth of ammo unless somebody's funding this? Listen to what she said.
These are being labeled the
concerning. What's your reaction? Middle East. So shot at the airport as he was planning to join ISIS. As a matter of fact, one of them was arrested at the airport as he was planning to go to the Middle East.
That's a huge red flag. He was planning on joining
Middle East. So shocking, unexpected, deeply concerning. What's your reaction to these details?
Yeah, these are being labeled the yuppie jihadis. You know, they came from affluent families in New Jersey, a couple of them. I think this is one of the most significant terrorist plots that we've seen since 9/11, and it's really good to see the FBI at work here.
I want you to understand that if the FBI had not stopped this, these guys' primary target would have been children. I want you to understand this. They were going to wait until Halloween night to do this. Who do you think is out and about on Halloween? And in the Discord messages, they said that they wanted to put they wanted to behead just like the ISIS people. Do you feel like these individuals can be rehabilitated? And if you do, your ability to vote should be instantaneously fucking removed. Hands down.
You know, this case used everything: electronic surveillance. It used extensive physical surveillance, grand jury across multiple districts. They had cooperating witnesses. They had undercover agents. You know, they were in encrypted websites. I mean, this case has absolutely everything. And when you look at it and you really study the affidavit, although they were young, they were very capable of doing a lot of damage. They were studying the Pulse nightclub shooting and the Paris shooting. I mean, those were mass casualty events. And they were out there scouting places and buying weapons and practicing with their weapons. This was a very serious terror plot.
Well, on paper, you would never expect that these two individuals would do something like this, which has to be a very concerning detail to law enforcement. How does something like that happen? And if, you know, an individual doesn't fit the traditional bill, how does law enforcement get it right every single time?
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, one of the parents is working.
It's because we need to, like, we got lucky because they use Discord. Discord has a lot of things that protect certain people. Like, if you were to share, I think it's called CPAP. It's like the child stuff, right? I'm not going to say what it is because I'll get fucking banned, but if you share pictures of stuff like that, the law enforcement is immediately notified. That's why you see a lot of these scammers that are doing stuff now. They do it with this Waze app, or not Waze. It's like it's some kind of like new messaging app that's been going around for these scumbag scammers. But they don't know is that the police still can track that as well. And what happens is the FBI gets flagged because Discord wants to work with the police because they've had their fair share of, like, you know, issues. Like, we should make it like a federal law that any type of social media should be flagged for certain types of violent comments and stuff like that, so we can hold these people accountable that are advocating for death and violence like this, 100%. Because, like, what if they didn't use Discord? What if they used a different kind of app? They got lucky. And here's the thing, is that now that this is all over the media, what app are these people no longer going to use? Because I guarantee you there's other sleeper cells like this that are like ISIS, even though they were literally going to join and or were already a part of the terrorist organization. How many of these people do you think are around the country that are now looking at Discord and being like, oh, we're not going to use Discord, we'll find something else? People back in the day, they would make... Back in the day, whenever people were trying to plan for certain things, like for drug deals and stuff, they would use voice chat in World of Warcraft. Think about that. Who knows how many of these are out there?
For the UN, the mother of one of the New Jersey defendants, and then another one was a professor. I mean, this is the long arm of the internet. When we use the word self-radicalize, it's a little. I don't think that's quite accurate. I think they're being radicalized at a young age, remotely. You know, the ISIS hasn't gone away and never will. These terrorist organizations are going to reach out through the internet, which can be extremely toxic to young people. I mean, they just are linked to it. They're on it all the time. It becomes their truth. And these aren't disaffected, these were from immigrant families. They weren't unassimilated. They were prospering in this country, yet they want to turn on this country and go out and do mass casualty events. It's insidious, and this is what we've been most worried about over the last 5-10 years in terms of terror attacks, international attacks.
Yeah, and text messages, according to police, one of these teenagers talked about wreaking a lot of bloodshed around the world, but importantly in the United States, and another talked about murdering Jews, 500 Jews, in front of their wives and families. And there's pictures of them posing with a knife in front of the ISIS flag. So an NYPD official said that they're starting to see a steady increase in would-be foreign fighters going to two places. He says Syria and Africa. And these teens did want to travel to Syria, these Montclair teenagers. The president of Syria is coming to the White House on Friday. Is this something that President Trump should talk to the Syrian president about?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Syria has always been a hotbed and an incubator for terrorists.
Look. To give you an idea, whenever Charlie Kirk was assassinated, there were rumors going around, and I believe that this is probably true, where I don't know if it's specifically China or Japan or one of the countries has bots that were going around to people's channels that were, I had a few of them actually, and every time I click on their profile, it looked the same. It always have like the same amount of subscribers. It's like these bots follow each other or sub to each other, so they all have the same amount of subs. No matter what, they all have the same amount of subs. And then they start like chatting, and they say, "Ha, rip Charlie Kirk, rip Bozo, you're dumb." They all have the same style of messaging, all of them. And then you click on the channel, and you see that it's got the same goddamn amount of subscribers on it, and it looks like a damn bot channel because the way it's named. I don't know if it's from China, but it's obviously something's going on. Something is obviously going on.
Terrorists in general. I mean, we know that, and we've had to send troops to Syria. I mean, thousands of them to fight the ISIS fight. So yeah, I mean, I think that's an ongoing discussion.
How do you have 100 subscribers exactly, with no videos posted, no community posts, no shorts, and a name like Captain John 6652-304? Like, come on. Like, seriously.
Syria and other terrorists.
And like, that wasn't one that I deleted, but like the generic name with all the numbers behind it It's like, come on.
In countries, and Syria has has been a terrorist sponsoring country, so definitely a discussion he needs to have over the years, because we hadn't had a pulse night.
It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch this, and then we're probably gonna roll up out of here.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You attacking me for?
Attacking you?
Are you attacking me for?
You a question.
Oh,
What is the problem?
Oh. Hate it when people talk like that, bro. Oh, I didn't realize she talked. I wouldn't have watched this video otherwise. Check out Midwest Safety, W Midwest Safety. I love you, Midwest Safety. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I can't stand people that talk like this. It's insulting, and it shakes me to my core.
Hello. How are you? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you attacking me for?
Attacking you?
Yeah.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, I'm fine. What is the problem?
You were called in that you were yelling and screaming at people.
Oh, there's another cop!
So what's
Okay, what is it? You want to arrest me for talking to someone?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you so...
Yeah, because I'm scared of you, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Why are you so aggressive right
Because
now?
you're just coming on me. Let me call someone, because I'm scared of you lot shooting me.
Wait a minute. Okay. What fucking language? What accent? Pick an accent. First, it sounded like she was Korean or like Asian, and now she sounds like she's British.
Hey, what is it? You want to arrest me for talking to someone?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you so...
Yeah, because I'm scared of you motherfuckers.
Why are you so aggressive right
Because
now?
you're just coming on me. Let me call someone, because I'm scared of you lot shooting me.
Okay. Why would you be scared?
Because I'm scared of you motherfuckers. You kill people. Hello?
You okay? Are you sure you're
Bro,
okay?
she ain't even got her phone on. The screen's not even lit up. Oh, look, there's another cop! Bro, she's absolutely cooked. There's another cop over there.
What are you screaming at people up there for?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you screaming at people over by the
You
entrance.
can't say that you weren't, because you're literally doing it to the police right now. If you're doing it to the police, you're absolutely doing it to everyone else.
From the lady that I just talked to over there.
There's a psycho over there.
She's a psycho?
Mental case.
It's a schizo calling someone a psycho. That's crazy.
How do you know? Do you know her?
Oh, well, how do you know that?
Do you know her?
You know what? Talk to me. What do you want from me? Let me call someone before you lot attack me and kill me.
Okay, well, first I need to know why you're causing a disturbance here.
What disturbance?
She wouldn't let me out of the doorway first.
Yeah.
And she was like, I guess she was trying to get in the store? Yeah, after we closed, and she was mad, just beating on the window.
Are you the manager?
Yeah, front end manager.
Okay. You want her to trespass from here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I come up here and ask
there
you a
it is.
question. You're yelling and see right here. You're yelling and screaming.
Do
you live around here?
Oh, blatantly ignored.
Do you live around here?
Am I under arrest or what?
Are you under arrest?
Oh, yeah.
For yelling
It makes it a little different, because I thought that she had that, like, condescending, like, privilege talk that people do. But I think it's just an accent. I'm fine with the accent, by the way.
No.
Oh, okay, so hiya. There are coppers around me, attacking me. Yeah, I'm in the parking lot, attacking me. Yeah.
Usually phone screens turn off during phone calls. That's funny.
I'm in the parking lot of Walmart. Yeah. You're telling me they want to arrest me, and I'm scared of them and think they want to kill me.
You know everything.
Do you think that, like, Why do some people do this? They're like, I'm gonna call somebody, and it's like, you do realize that if you tried to, like, who are you gonna call that's gonna make the police walk away? Like, is there like some number that you know straight to the FBI or Donald Trump? Like, what is it that, like, who the hell do you think you're gonna call that's gonna just make police officers walk away from you? Where did this even start? Like, where did this come from?
You know everything we do is recorded, right? All right. Oh, is that why you're gonna leave now?
All right. They're all like 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me record.
Oh, another one showed up too.
They are coming after me. They're like 4 coppers. I'm like 115 pounds. 1, 2.
How'd you get here?
Can you come over now, please? Let me video this, alright? Yes, I'm at the Walmart. Cheers.
You got someone to come pick you up?
Are you people arresting me or what?
Do you have someone to come pick you up?
Are you arresting me or what?
I already told you no. So you don't have to ask the same question over and over again.
Why are you?
You know my fiance does that shit to me.
So you have someone to come pick you up?
Are you arresting me or what?
I already told you no. So
but you
come pick you up?
The Walmart. Cheers.
You got someone to come pick you up?
Are you people arresting me or what?
Do you have someone to come pick you up?
Are you arresting me or what?
I already told you no.
But you actually did. Like, I'm gonna have to be honest. I didn't hear you say it originally, or maybe it was cut out, but I didn't see it.
So
you don't have to ask the same question over and over again.
Why are you all talking to me?
Because you're creating a disturbance.
What bloody disturbance are you talking about?
Up at the front of the store.
What in front of what store?
The store that we're in front of right now.
Okay.
Talk to me.
What is the issue? What have I done?
You're causing a disturbance in front of the store. That's why we're here.
Disturbance in front of what store? I'm standing here. I'm standing here.
The Walmart manager wants you trespass from this property indefinitely.
Trespass?
Yeah, it means you're not allowed to come back here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What are you lot attacking me for?
This is
attacking. Yeah.
This is attacking?
Like 5 of you on my bloody case. I'm 114 pounds.
Okay.
I'm a small individual. 1, 2, 3, 4,
She strikes me as one of those people that's gonna be like, I'm a woman, you can't do this to me. That's the kind of person she strikes me as. She's that kind of person that would gladly hit a man, and then like be like, you can't hit me because I'm a woman.
All of you attacking me for?
Have you been drinking at all tonight?
Why?
All right, well, guess what? You need to leave now, okay? You need to leave this parking lot.
What are you not attacking me for? I've not had a drink at all.
Ma'am, you need to leave this parking lot now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
You need to leave this parking lot, Walmart's property, right now.
Okay.
And if you don't, you will be arrested.
Okay, arrest me, because if I have to walk over there...
Go ahead.
Ghana...
You are free to leave right now.
I have to videotape...
Just leave, you dumbass. Leave. Just leave. Go away, please. De-aggro and fuck off. Come on.
Video you lost.
You are free to leave right this second.
Or killers. 1. Excuse me, you lot. 2.
Refusing to leave?
3. 4.
You're refusing
Okay.
to leave?
I'm
You're under arrest.
I'm going.
You're under arrest.
Yep, just arrest her. You're a fucking idiot, lady.
Leaving.
No, you're not. You're standing there continuing to do the same thing over and over again. Bye-bye.
More than once. Sometimes you need to hear it.
I have my phone so I can...
No, you cannot. Let go of the keys now.
Let go of the keys. It will go with you, okay? Just cooperate.
You just tore up my keys and all my...
Stop moving.
And my phone.
Don't move. I got your phone. It's okay.
What have I been arrested for?
Trespassing.
The warning. We told you.
I told you you were free to leave, and I told you you needed to leave. They wanted you trespass. And you continue standing here. Okay.
We asked you to leave.
Here we go.
Once I get the cuffs, we'll have you pat her down.
Yeah, who the hell did you think you called?
Are you kidding
No.
Okay, where's my phone so I can have, so I have all the
Your phone? Don't worry, we have all the video as well.
Why are you on my phone?
Stop it.
Why are you on my phone? Don't be on my phone.
I'm shutting your phone off.
You are on my phone doing deleting my thing.
Just shut it off. That's all I did.
Oh my God.
No one deleted it.
This is all my, this is horrible.
All right, bring it to the car.
Oh my god. We need to have like something that you can put in their mouth when they do this that like shuts them the fuck up. Seriously. Like there should be like a gag or something that you can put in their mouth that makes it to where when you try to scream it literally like chokes you. This is banshee behavior, dude. Ain't nobody got time for this lady. But look at her throwing herself on the ground like a 5-year-old. Look, she's throwing herself on the ground like a 5-year-old. You know this lady's never had to deal with real life.
Stop. Walk. Stop assisting, man. Walk. Stop resisting.
Oh, come on, just pick her ass up. You got 5 guys and ain't none of y'all can pick her ass up. Pick her up. Pick her up and throw her on your back like a damn backpack. Come on.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, she just hit her head on the pavement. Holy shit.
What the hell are you doing? Don't hit your head. This is gonna be a 20.
You see, this is the reason why they need body cams right here. Because you know this bitch is gonna sit there and try to say that these cops beat her. And they're gonna re-roll this footage and they're gonna be like, you fucking stupid.
I'm gonna get the album. Now. Stop trying to hit your head.
Bro. You just see this happening and you roll up to the scene, right? And she's just sitting there screaming like this, and you just you just walk over and stick your finger in her throat. Oh, dude, you just walk over and stick your finger in her throat. Oh, god damn, bro.
Stop, man. Stop screaming.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Stop.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They need to have some kind of gag that they can put in these bitches' mouth. So that way when they decide to sit here and kick up all this goddamn screaming, they just put that device in your mouth and it shuts you the fuck up.
Stop. Stop. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Relax. Relax. Everything's okay. Okay.
Bro, go mind your business. Go mind your own fucking business, Karen. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody needs your input. Go and find something else to talk about, Karen. Fuck off.
Okay, relax. All right, let's pick her up. Come on. Get up. Stop.
Look, she's still hitting her head. Look.
Stop.
What a fucking banshee, bro. What a fucking crazy schizo fucking bitch. Holy God. What the hell are they doing, bro? They need to fucking get the bag, wrap this bitch up, carry her in there like she's a fucking backpack, throw her in the back of the seat, and be done with this. Where is all the stuff that makes it to where she can't do anything? Like, where are the white vests at so she can sit there and do this all day? Like, come on. What's taking so damn long?
Breath, okay?
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
You know what really sucks? It's a shame that cops aren't EMTs or paramedics, because if they were at least paramedic level, they can feed this bitch some ketamine, and it would completely shut her the fuck up. Seriously. All of this would just be gonzo. She'd probably mostly be asleep. Like, I don't understand why cops can't be paramedics. I don't get it. I don't. They could make more money because they're a paramedic. Like, there's nothing that is bad about a cop being a licensed, registered paramedic. I'm sorry, there isn't. You can't convince me otherwise. Because, like, you could actually use some medicines to knock these bitches out that are sitting here trying to hurt themselves like this. Like, what if she actually managed to hurt herself? Like, think about that.
Did we find her ID yet?
Not yet.
Alright. I don't see an ID right now.
What's your name? Huh?
Yeah, her body's moving.
Yeah, she's
Just breathing.
Okay. Relax. Relax.
Bro, she hit her head so hard on that pavement, she actually made her head bleed.
Why is it my body? You
Stop.
Calm down. Calm down.
You know that this is the first call they made tonight. You know that there's a cop that's gonna sit in their car, roll their eyes, and be like, it's gonna be a fucked up night.
Relax.
It's breaking my leg!
Breaking your leg, man. I'm not breaking your leg.
At this point, I kind of want them to break her fucking leg. If you want to sit here and act like a fucking schizo, and they break your fucking leg, then it's your own goddamn fault. Stop resisting.
You're killing me!
No, we're not. We're not.
See, these kind of people, you need to throw these fuckers in a mine and let them work the rest of their lives until they die. These people don't need to be out and about in general population because they're fucking schizos. Usually it takes one time for these people to completely go off the deep end like this. We don't need them in society. We don't.
I can't breathe! Jesus Christ!
You can't breathe because you're sitting here screaming at the top of your fucking lungs like a banshee.
Look at your weight! You're on me!
Stop.
Oh my God!
Stop.
Look at your weight!
Stop.
You're on me!
Stop.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my God! Get off me! Can I talk to your supervisor?
Oh, shut up, bitch. You ain't getting no supervisor. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, retard. Shut up.
You're fit on my neck!
Stop.
Get off me! Jesus Christ! I'm 115 pounds! Get off me! You're fit on my neck! For God's sake! Get off me! He's a murderer! You've been in my leg and my side for the longest time!
What?
How many people on me? I'm 115 pounds! What the f*** is going on? I need a supervisor.
Okay, supervisor's here, okay?
Hey, sedative, let's go!
You just inject me!
Knock that bitch the fuck out.
Excuse me? Hello?
Oh, shut up, lady. Shut the fuck up. Everything you say is invalidated because you're a retard. Shut the fuck up.
Calm you down.
Calm me down for what?
Because you slammed your head into the ground.
No, calm you down because you're a fucking schizo. That's why.
Curse you people game!
Okay, take a breath.
Get off me, you f***ing psycho! Go find a criminal! You f***ing old fat cow!
Try to relax, okay?
What?
Try to relax.
Excuse me, hello. Let me talk to a sword.
You see, if this person disappeared off the face of the planet to a work camp, I'd be perfectly fine with that. I wouldn't lose a single... I'd actually get more sleep because of that. If we never saw this lady again, and come to find out she had been put in jail and then forced into a work labor camp, so that way she can make goods for the U.S., that's the end of a beautiful, beautiful story.
What in the f*** is wrong with you?
Stop.
Why?
Stop.
Can I talk?
Maybe sometimes freedom should be a privilege. Especially when you want to act like this. Just saying.
Just relax. You can talk, but talk. Stop flailing around.
And screaming.
No.
No. Oh, that ketamine's kicking in, boy.
Set her back up. We can try.
Ooh, I bet she's feeling tired now.
Ready?
There it goes. Yeah, keep talking, bitch, because that's all you can do.
I think there's something else. No, it's definitely something. That's not alcohol.
Okay. Let me just make sure this one's... Do we have an ID?
Bro, she's not calm. She's knocked the fuck out. She's gone so...
So she's been around. She has a Walmart receipt from here, from this Walmart, from the 22nd. I don't see anything else that would have a name on it.
I told you sandals and everything else in the back.
Yeah, that's fine. There ain't nothing.
Ever watch a body cam and wonder, is that person screaming at Walmart drunk or lost in their own mind? Because sometimes it's actually both. And I have been there, but on this night, it wasn't a story, but it was madness. A man yelling at voices that no one else could hear. My partner and I were the only thing standing between him and the harm those voices were convincing him to do. When we first approached him, he wasn't violent, just pacing and trapped in a world that none of us could see. But you never forget the sound of someone fighting a battle in their own head, because it's not anger, it's more desperation. And it's the kind of fear that makes people unstable and strong in ways you don't expect. We did manage to get him safely to the crisis center, but you could feel the tension building. The staff was calm.
I actually do have a story for this, and it's one of it. I can tell you 60 reasons why cops should be, they should be paramedics, and why they should always keep a form of sedative on them in every police vehicle. But I have a better way of doing it. I'll tell you a story. And this didn't happen to me, it happened to my instructor who taught me everything I knew about EMT, by the way. Is great, awesome instructor. He said that whenever, so it must have been like negative 30 degrees out. He said that he moved from, I think, Minnesota or somewhere up north, maybe New York or something. And there was a guy running around butt-ass naked, completely nude, right? Completely nude. This guy was just stark naked. And sweating. Like, we're talking, this dude was so wet that he was able to escape the police just from the, like, sweat that he was putting out in negative 32-degree weather. And they didn't realize, they ended up killing him. Because they didn't they didn't shoot him. They didn't shoot him. They held him down, and he was having a manic episode. And his heart exploded in his chest, and he died on the spot. A police officer with no medical experience is never going to understand that. And the thing is that if you hold someone down that's going through that kind of episode with no idea what that person could be going through, by the time the EMTs arrived, he had been dead long before. He was already gone. There was no resuscitating him. The thing is like you can sit here and want to defund the police all you want, but you should want them to be put through more programs and more rigorous training so that way they know how to handle everything that is thrown at them. You don't want to take money away from them. Oh, how's it going, Chase? Yeah, I saw we covered the delay in GTA 6. Well, funny enough, I was about to get off, but I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, we'll finish that laughing video. We might do that Monday, or I'll do it the next time you're on. But yeah, we are gonna finish that video. I've been waiting on you, brother. I've been waiting on you to get back on to watch that video. Nigel's not gonna be here till like next Wednesday, but you have a good weekend, Nigel. I'll see you next Wednesday. Chase, make sure you get on next week. And we'll finish up that video. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next week, as I gotta get off too, because I gotta make all these videos and crop out all this crap for next weekend. I wanted to get that story in there because I understand where he's coming from. And I want to see the police make more money, and I want to see them be more certified in things. But that's my story there, and I'm gonna end that with the stream with that. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe out there. For any veteran out there, happy Veterans Day. I'm gonna see y'all on Monday if if you're not taking off vacation. It's gonna be an easy week next week. Gonna be chill and fly and having a fun, and I'll see y'all next week. Stay safe out there. Have a great weekend, and try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. Who knows? Who knows how deep the rabbit hole goes? Peace, boys.